Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans in the United States and different lands.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. We got one tonight, one that's going to end up being more exciting than we actually thought it was going to be. So welcome in wherever you're tuning in. If you're tuning in on the experience, if you're watching along over on Hockey HQ, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining in. This is actually going to be a really fun game tonight. The Leafs, the Blue Jackets. This should be interesting. What's up, Dallas? How's it going? Duke, good to see you. Richard, what's up? I am continuing to get better, Richard. Every day is a little bit better and a little bit better. Thank you so much for the comment. Nick, what's going on? Welcome in. Kathleen, hello there. Good to see you. I'm feeling much better again. Thank you so much. I've been able to watch a game with you today, and I just dialed in. I'm happy to have you, Kathleen. Michael, what's going on? Welcome in. Scott, hello there. Morgan, what's up? Alan, good evening. Primus, what's shaking? Francisco, good to see ya. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and a great start to the week. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get into the lineups for tonight's game for the Blue Jackets. It's going to be Voronkov with Adam Fantilli. I'm excited to watch Adam Fantilli tonight. John, what's going on? Welcome in. We got Marchenko going to be with Fantilli and Voronkov. We got JVR James Van Riemsdyk with Cole Sillinger and Kent Johnson. Got to watch that Michigan. Kent Johnson, he knows what to do. Zach Aston Reese with Luca Del Belbelouz and Mathieu Oliver. We got Mikhail Pichita, Sean Curley, and Justin Danforth. On the D side, it's Zach Werenski with Dante Fabro, Damon Severson with Ivan Provorov, Jake Christensen with Jordan Harris, and Elvis is in the building. Elvis Merzlikins is going to be tending the twine for the Blue Jackets here tonight. On the Maple Leaf side, the good guy side, we got Matthew Nyes with Auston Matthews and Mitch Marner, Bobby McMahon with Pontus Holmberg and William Nylander. We got Max Domi with Fraser Minton and Nicky Robertson. Then Steven Lorentz with David Kempf and Ryan Reeves. On the D side for the Leafs, Morgan Riley with Jake McCabe, Ekman Larson with Chris Tanev, Simon Benoit and Connor Timmins. And getting the start in net tonight, it is the monster, Dennis Hildeby, the Hilda Beast, getting that start tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we need your help tonight. We need your help in a big big way. Hit that share button, share the link out, tell your friends, your colleagues, your family, your Twitter circles, your Facebook circles, your Instagram. Hit that share, grab that link, share it out on your socials. That will help us out so much. And of course, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. So thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for helping us out. If you're watching over on Hockey HQ, welcome in. Hockey HQ is our new channel. So make sure you are subscribed to both Hockey HQ and the Samwelb 12 experience. Thank you all so much for playing along. We're going to have a great time tonight. Hopefully the Leafs are going to shut down this Blue Jacket team. The Blue Jackets have been getting better. They've been getting better. Last time they played each other was beginning of the season, really, end of October, and Columbus beat Toronto 6-2. So Toronto wants to see a little comeback here, want to get that revenge. Devin, what's going on? Welcome in. Hayden, welcome in. Ben, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Now, the Leafs, they've been on a bit of a tear, 3 straight wins against Montreal, Tampa Bay, and the Devils. They're 7-3-0 over their last 10. But the Jackets, no slouches, 7-2-1 over their last 10. They are coming off back-to-back losses versus the Islanders and the New York Rangers. So Toronto looking to add another loss to the Blue Jackets column. For the Jackets, Merzlikins, he's 16-11-3 this year, a 306 goals against and an 890 save percentage. The monster, Hildebeest, he's been okay for Toronto. He's been a little shaky. He's been up and down. Thank you, Ben. So we'll have to see how he's going to perform tonight. Phil, what's going on? Welcome in. JVR, Zach Aston Reese. Watch these guys. That's right. Every time you leave, you go away from the Leafs, you find your scoring touch. That's right. It's going to be a doozy. That is for sure. Now, on the power play, these two teams, Toronto 13th overall in the league, so they've been moving up. Remember, they were high. They were dead last, actually, at one point. They moved up to 16th, dropped back to 18th. They're now up to 13th at 22.2%. The Jackets, however, they're 10th in the league, 23.1%. On the penalty kill, Toronto is 12th in the league, Columbus 26th. Face-off percentage, Toronto has it there. 6 overall at 52.1%. The Jackets down at 28th. Goals for, goals against, Toronto 3.17 for 10th in the league and 12th in the league for goals against. Columbus 7th and 28th. B. Disney, how's it going? Lisa, welcome in. FBI in the house. Welcome in. Oh, Habs are on fire right now. I mean, they've been cooking. They've been climbing those standings, actually making me real nervous because, before we got sick, before we went away, we said, hey, Montreal, they were down in the dumps. They're going to be one of the only Canadian teams to miss the playoffs if things continued in the pace they were. But boy, oh boy, has that changed around. Montreal and Ottawa, now the two teams hanging on to those wild card spots. So at this point, every Canadian team in the Eastern Conference is in a playoff spot. Just outside, the only Canadian team right now outside of a playoff spot is the Vancouver Canucks. So we'd love to see Vancouver get up and get in there. It is going to be a race in the West, that is for sure. And can Ottawa and Montreal hang on to those wild card spots? So good things all around for Canadian teams. It is going to be fun to see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be something if we ended up with a Toronto-Montreal first round series? That would be outstanding, right? Outstanding. Who wouldn't like that? I know I sure would. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Taking a quick peek. There are a handful of games tonight. Panthers and Kings at 10 o'clock. Jets and Avs at 9:30. Bruins and Devils currently 0-0. And of course, our feature game tonight, the Blue Jackets and the Maple Leafs, is going to be kicking off momentarily. Well, in about 4 or 5 minutes, they're going to switch over, and then we'll be jumping in and getting this one going. But thanks for tuning in. Of course, as soon as they get on the ice, we will switch over and bring it to you. But Dennis Hildeby, he's getting the nod. He's getting the call. And I'm excited because Dennis Hildeby, if you haven't watched him play yet, he is a big guy. What is he listed at? 6'7"? He's huge. He's a monster. He covers the net. When he's on his knees, he still covers the whole net. The guy's huge. Now, he didn't have a great game early on to start the season. He did recover a little bit. he has been playing better, so we'll see how he shows up here today. Second in the conference, only the Capitals above. That's right. That's right. And Washington, boy, Washington's been on a tear. Ovechkin watch is still going on. Ovechkin looking to get that record. And I don't know about you. A lot of people are for it. They want to see it. I think it's going to happen. I personally would prefer Gretzky to hang on to it. Hey, but it is what it is. Now, a lot of folks out there, you may not pay much attention to this Columbus Blue Jacket team. Obviously, a ton of press this season because of the unfortunate scenario surrounding the Goudreaus. So they have got a lot of press. They have gotten a lot of attention. But if you don't know a lot of these players, if you don't know who to watch, the hot hands right now, Kirill Marchenko, he's got 4 points his last 5 games. Those are all assists. And Zach Werenski, who's an all-star D-man, he's got 2 goals in his last 5. However, it's the Maple Leafs that have been going absolutely lights out. Auston Matthews, he's got 5 goals in his last 5 games. I believe he's actually, 9 of his last 10 or 8 of his last 9, 8 goals. It's crazy. Mitch Marner, 8 points in his last 5. 7 of those are assists. So the Stars have come out to play for the Maple Leafs, and they have looked absolutely incredible. Now, welcome in as you're just coming in. Whichever channel you're joining, make sure you do hit that thumbs up. It helps us out so much. So thank you so much for that. Looks like they're going to their last commercial break. And then when they come back, we'll be getting on the ice. We'll be getting this one going. And man, it's about time because the Leafs, they got to keep this hot hand rocking. Now, some of you want to know, where do the Blue Jackets sit? How are they currently sitting in the standings? Well, in the Metropolitan Division, they are 4th overall. So they're 4th in the Met. If we break it down by conference, they're currently 10th in the conference, 51 points. So they're 1 point behind Boston, Montreal, Ottawa, 2 points behind Tampa Bay. So every point right now for Columbus is a fight. Just behind them, the Rangers in Philadelphia are 1 point back. So it is going to be an absolute battle for these players and getting going. So those are kind of the key notes, things to take away. Now, things also, Sean Monahan still out with a wrist injury. Yurger Chinkinov out with the upper body injury. For Toronto, they do still have a lot of injuries. Jeff, what's going on? Yanni Hakanpää continuing to skate. He's getting closer to returning. Kelly Yarncroc is starting to get in there. He's working. Peter, what's going on? Welcome in. Stolarz is on the ice. He's skating. He's working. So everybody's starting to get going. A couple new injuries to add to that list, though. Connor Dewar is day-to-day with an upper body injury after that game the other night. Max Pacioretty, he's back out day-to-day with an upper body injury. And, of course, John Tavares is currently out as well. He is listed as week to week. So Tavares week to week. And it's so unfortunate because John Tavares was having such an unbelievable season. What a start he was off to. It's amazing when you remove that C, how much weight it lifts off your shoulders. So he was doing unbelievably well. It's an unfortunate situation that he did get hurt, but he is going to be coming back, and it'll be a few weeks, but we'll see it. Sean, what's going on? Over 6.5. Ooh, that's tough. 6.5 is a big number. It's a big number. I mean, that we're talking what, like a 4-3 game? It's possible. I mean, it's very possible, especially the way this Leaf team can score. I personally, I would tend to go with the under. It would just be my gut, but man, it's a tough one because it's Columbus. What is going on? Oh, pull the battery out of the back. Sorry, our carbon monoxide detector is going off. We'll have to buy another one. It's dinging like crazy. So if you hear beep 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 beep, it's okay. There's no carbon dioxide alert, but the monitor has come to its end of life, and of course it waits till game time to start dinging. Sean's going 5-2. Yeah, 5-2. I mean, it's certainly in the realm of possibility. To finish that thought, hey Matthew, what's going on? To finish that thought, you see Columbus and you immediately think, we're going to light them up. We're going to score a ton of goals, which is absolutely possible. But Elvis Merzlikins, he's a decent goaltender. He does kind of give up about 3.5 goals a game, 3 to 4 goals a game. So it is possible. But for me, I don't know. For me, I think that under number is where I would go. But it's all your gut. It's all your gut. If you feel like Toronto's going to light it up, they could certainly light it up. -1.5, so a 2-goal split. Yeah, I think we're definitely 2-goal spread. I think it's definitely going to be a 2-goal. I see this as being a 2-goal game, but I do not see it as a 1-0, a 2-1. I can definitely see a 3-1 or a 4-2 type of game here tonight. Did you get it? Did it stop? Yeah, well, we got to get a new one, but all right. Sorry about that. Green Bay, what's going on? Welcome, and I think you should get that detector replaced. Nick, absolutely. Yep, we're gonna get one. We're gonna head over to the Rona, the Home Depot, the Lowe's, wherever we're gonna get one and get it replaced. We got some others in the house, so that wasn't the only one, but we will definitely do. Maybe hit up the Costco. Got to compare the prices. Daniel, what's going on? Welcome in. Beverly, welcome in. Again, thank you for joining us. If you are just coming in, smash that like button. Let's get those likes flying. If you're on the experience or you're over on Hockey HQ, thank you for joining. They're running their intro now. So we are just about game time. So let's see. Early predictions. Put it in the chat. What is your score predictions for tonight? Are you going with a 4-2? Are you going a 5-3? Are you going 7-0? What is your predictions? Would like to see Hildeby get a shot. Oh, wouldn't that be nice, Scott? Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, that would be great for his confidence. It also would impact his trade value if Hildeby is potentially thought about moving. Hope that's not the case, but you never know. Hayden's going 15-13. Hayden, that's funny. So I guess you're definitely taking the over then, eh? That's funny. Richard's right with you. 47-0. Richard's going all out. Richard, if they're going to score 47 goals, my friend, we are going to be here for a long night, or for you, a very early morning. You'll be having breakfast with us. Tyler, what's going on? Going 6-3. All right. Surfing Al, how's it going? Tight first, leading to a goal fiesta. You know what? I agree, Surfing Al. Toronto has been a slow starter as of late, so that first period probably will be a little tight, will be a little slower, and then things will start lighting it up for sure. 47. Richard, that's so funny. Beverly's going 4-0. All right, a little bit more realistic there. We'll take it. We'll take it. Anybody else want to come in with their predictions? They haven't gone to the ice yet. Oh, now they're getting set. Are they? What are they doing? All right, let's get things ready to go. Oh, now they're going to go to their last commercial break. Holy moly, they broadcast do it differently all the time. Swedish Rob, what's going on? Feeling so much better, thank you. Still a little under the weather, but so much better than we were. It's going to be a goal. I love that goal fiesta. We're going to get some salsa music for when they start lighting it up like that. I think Columbus will do an upset 4-3 in overtime. FBI 4-3 in overtime for the Jackets. My goodness. Looking at Matthews' legs in pictures behind Sam, it looks like he's wearing a dress, and Tavares doesn't approve. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Jeff's going 3-1. All right, we'll take it. Worth also noting Jackets lost to the Rangers in a shootout. There you go. Marshall's going 5-1. Mr. Buck, welcome to Marshall, Mr. Buck. 4-2. Oh, Mr. Benjamin's also going with a Columbus Blue Jacket win. My goodness. 3-2. Allen's going 5-3. Big win there. Vitamin D, absolutely. Got the OJ going over here. Awesome. Love the score. Score predictions are all over the map, which is awesome. So we got some big predictions, got some small predictions, but nobody's going with a 1 or 2 goal. Well, we got Mr. Ben went with 2, Mr. Buck with 2, but most of them are big goals. So will we see a lot of goals up on the board? Dallas is going 3-2. Dallas is going to say it's the 1-goal game. And of course, the other thing we have to announce tonight is our red light player of the game. Last game, we went with Matthew Nyes. We went with Auston Matthews a couple games ago, and he lit it up. So tonight, I think we have to complete the lineup. We went Matthews, we went Nyes. So tonight, we're going Mitch Marner. So if Mitch Marner, or when Mitch Marner scores, we have to hit it. Mitch Marner is going to be our red light player of the game tonight. So every time Marner scores, we're going to Bryan Adams it and waking up the neighbors because we're going to sound the alarm. And we're going to get the fiesta started, the party going. Man, we might have to do a little salsa on stream tonight if things get real out of hand. Antonio, what's going on? Welcome in. We seem to be seeing lots of goals every time. Yeah, the goals are definitely picking up. They are definitely picking up. What's wrong with the bottom of my glasses? Weird. All right, they're finally on the ice. The spotlights are going. Let's switch over. Let's get things set and organized. Again, welcome in, everybody. It's just about time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme as we drop this puck. It's almost go time. So buckle up, buckle up, buckle up, buckle up. Let's bring them out and start this game. Oof, that was a mouthful. All right, so what you are seeing on your screen, for those that are new, just over here up top, this is going to show you all the goals and shots, where they come from. Down below, if it works tonight, because this widget has had a lot of trouble, so if it doesn't work, we'll switch it up. But this should show you where the puck is moving throughout the ice. And on the far side, where it has the goaltender comparisons, it will show you who is on the ice and what their current stat line is of the day. And of course, down below is our scoreboard ticker. Up top is a score here. Please rise, remove your hats, and sing along if you know the words.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Natalie Morris does a great job.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free, from far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
All right. Great job as always, Natalie Morris. She is a true professional. We do miss Martina Ortina Louise, who did it for many, many years. She was fantastic. But we're ready to play some hockey. Let's go, Columbus. Toronto. Cake Boss, what's going on? Thank you so much. Glad to have you back with us as well. There he is. Elvis is in the building. Will Elvis be able to shut down the Maple Leafs? Or are the Maple Leafs going to be too hot to handle? And will Dennis Hildeby, the Hilda Beasts, hold the Blue Jackets out to dry? Let's go. Let's get this game started again. Welcome in everybody watching on the Experience, watching over on Hockey HQ. Hit the like wherever you are. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps us out. And now let's play. Auston Matthews in to take the opening draw, wearing the alternate jerseys, the black jerseys. Love it. Here we go. Face off. Arm is up. Puck is dropped. And the Blue Jackets going to take the opening draw. Swedish Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. Leafs in their own zone. Matthews going to pick it up, sending it around. Here comes Matty Nyes. He's going to lift this one up, dump it in, chasing it down. Able to get in there, take the Jacket player in the boards. Matthews there as well. It's going to be scooped free from Marchenko. He's going to play it up. Leafs tipping it right back in. Werenski playing it across. Here comes the Blue Jackets. Nifty little move by Marchenko. Got away from him. And Oliver Ekman-Larsson playing it down. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. Alexander and my brother David. Well, hello, brother David. Jackets with it in the Leaf zone. Fantilli trying to cycle it around. Toronto intercepts, lead pass. Trying to spring for a breakaway. That misses Big Willie Styles, and we got an icing call coming back to the Maple Leaf zone. Travis, what's going on? Welcome to the show. Now, while you are here on the Experience channel, you will see in the chat a lot of points going by. You are able to earn points simply by hanging out. Check your points at any time by doing exclamation mark points. If you do not wish to see all the Streamlabs messages that has all the points and the games and whatnot, feel free to block the Streamlabs user. That will remove it from your chat screen. Off the draw again in the neutral zone, picked up by the Jackets. They're going to bring this one in over the Leaf line. Blues putting it down in the corner. Jackets going to pick it up. JVR, Leafs familiar with him. He gets an opportunity in front of the net. Put away back in the corner, trying to cycle this one around. Kent Johnson is in there. Got to watch him. He is a dangerous player. McCabe working it, trying to get it to Holmberg. Going to come free, and Hildeby out to slow it down. The Leafs going to regroup behind their own net. Jake McCabe with this puck in the corner. Going to slide it forward, and here come the Leafs. Nick Robertson going to play this right on, and Elvis going to stop it with the glove and hang on to it. So a little flip play there by Nicky Robertson, and we're going to get a whistle. Edward, what's going on? Welcome in. Fine and grand. You got that right, my friend. Living life. We are cooking. Leafs face off to the left of Elvis. Oh, we got some gloves thrown down. We got a scrap. Ryan Reeves, first fight of the year. Ryan Reeves going to go toe-to-toe with Matthew Oliver. Hands are up. They're squared away. Let's go. Reeves going to reach with the left, grabs him, comes in with a right. Oliver misses with a right. Oliver swinging. Reeves knocked off balance. He goes down. He pops back up. Oliver is filling him in. Reeves, he knocks the helmet off. Reeves is giving shots. The rights are going back and forth, flying back and forth. A little left jab. Oliver's helmet is off. Reeves, he's off balance, but he's still going. The shoulder pad popping up through the gear. Reeves still coming with the right. Matthew now with the left is doing the little jabs. Reeves has got him now. Reeves is getting those jabs. Big overhand rights. Reeves' helmet pops off. They're still going. What a scrap we got going here. They're cruising along. Both guys tire. Reeves a little butt smack on Oliver, and this fight is done. Wow.
Round one. Fight.
What a fight.
Oh, guys, 5 minutes each for fighting.
That was absolutely wild. What a scrap. They got in here. They threw the gloves down. That's right, Dallas. WrestleMania is running wild. Whoa. A couple shots back and forth. They were going. That was huge. Very, very good scrap. The helmets popping off, flying through the sky. That was wicked. Very, very nice scrap there. Both guys going to go to the box. Daryl, what's going on? And, of course, the little butt tap after to say good job. Always like to see that. So 5 minutes each. Jacket's going to dump this one down in the zone. Looks like that widget is still struggling, so we're going to replace it with this one. Here come the Leafs, picking it up through center ice, bringing this one in. Coming down around the corner, backhanded right on. Jacket's going to put this to the corner. Thought Royal Rumble was next weekend. Is it February 1st already coming up next weekend? I can't wait for Royal Rumble. It's going to be a doozy. This coming around down in the corner. Laurent's going to flip this one up, chasing it in. Minton coming in here after it. Marchenko can't get it. Quick shot that's going to go hide and at a play. So a couple shots here for Toronto. 3 shots to none by Columbus. But good little pacing here. Not overly quick, but teams are keeping up with each other. Toronto's getting a couple opportunities coming in. Oh, oof. What a scrap. If you missed that one, that was a doozy. We'll be getting that one organized. We'll be posting that as a short. Here's a shot right on and another glove save. See if we can work on that while we're streaming. Can we multitask? That was a huge start. A nice little scrap. A long fight. They dropped the gloves, and boy, oh boy, were they just teeing off at each other. So that was really, really nice.
Face off one back to the line. Benoit plays it in front of the net off Minton. And
WBH, what's going on? Welcome in. I wanted some people contact. Daryl, that's so funny. I don't blame you. Always got to get that people contact. Off the draw. Toronto's going to win this back dome. He leaves it for Benoit. Benoit sending it in the corner. Battle the side of the net. This is going to be pulled away. Columbus working it through. Christensen trying to get it out. Can't do it. Now it squeaks out over the line. And the Jackets are just going to flip this one down in the corner. Benoit is going to play it around. Toronto on the far side of the ice. Flipping it up. They do get it out of their zone. This coming down. Victoria, what's going on? Darcy, how's it going? Todd, welcome in. Books, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Just going to try and get this fight put into a short mode for you. Go do some multitasking here. Here's stolen away. Columbus working in, and we got our first penalty of the game. Yikes, so we got a hold. Columbus going to go to the power play. That's right, Revo finally dropped the gloves. Finally got that one in. Again, that was one of those fights where you knew it was coming. Well, you didn't know because Reeves hasn't fought all year, but you figured it was coming. We waited for it to come, and we finally got it. Really didn't serve much of a purpose other than to give the fans a show. Oh, so excuse me. My mistake. Columbus is being sent to the box. Toronto is given a power play. So we had it backwards. 5 forwards trying the power play, but Columbus going to bring this one down. Columbus shorthanded, working in, almost with a good chance. And Toronto going to steal and start to work their way out. Toronto's going with all forwards again, which not a big fan of. All right, let's see. There we go. We're trying to get this edited at the same time. So Toronto on the power play, trying to organize, trying to get things set up. Nylander, cross ice pass, back to the line. Over to Nylander, again another blast. That one steered aside. Putting this one around back in the corner. When do they start? The IHL tourney in the NHL goes on hiatus. Oh, they that one starts in about 2 weeks or so. So that was a holding call. I thought Marner got the hold, but it was actually Voronkov got the hold. So Columbus called for holding. Marner draws the penalty, but Toronto not able to do much yet. All right, let's keep getting this edited here. Feel bad for Revo sitting so long without a scrap. I know, right? It's been forever. And everybody wanted to see him go against Jackeye, and that never materialized. On ice, Robertson, Domi, Minton, Ekman, Larson, and Riley. The B unit here, the B squad, going at it.
Back to the line, Ekman Larson, that shot blocked it.
This is going to be knocked out, and it's a race. Ekman Larson going to get there. He gives it away. Columbus just a blind dump, and that's going to come back up ice. Here comes Riley. Riley going to play this one back. Domi now in over the zone, going to give it to Minton. Minton trying to send this around. All right, John. See you later. Back. Hildeby going to slow this one up. Here comes Riley. Riley on the move. Going to dish this one back. Domi. Little slow pass there. Working their way up and through across. Toronto in. Back to Minton. And again, Columbus clears. Toronto power play not clicking here at all. Hildeby back. He's going to work this one across. Hey, thanks for coming in. Make sure you're hitting those likes for us as you're coming in. We appreciate it so very much. Columbus back with this. Hey, Ulysses, welcome in. Toronto keeping it in, walking, looking to set something up. Cycling around his Nylander. Penalty is over. It's now 5-on-5 hockey, and here comes Columbus. They're going to bring this up over the line. That looked like offside to me. Shot's going to go wide on the far side. Another shot. That one goes wide. Holy moly. There it is. Thank you, Dallas. 3 weeks away. 21 days to the Four Nations Cup. This brought in over the line. Its arm is going to go up. It's going to be an offside. Yeah, Surf and Owl. They've had some struggles. They've certainly had some struggles. They got to get it going on. They're going to go to commercial break. I'm going to try and just scrolling through here. I want to make sure I got this framed properly. It's pretty good. Pretty nice scrap, actually. And on high speed, you got to make a little bit of an edit here. So let's do this. I think that should be good. So Toronto out to a decent start. You know, they're hanging. We expected the first period to be a little bit slow, and they're doing just that, right? It's a little slow, not a whole lot going on. We had that big fight in the first with Reeves and Joseph. That was a nice surprise. Definitely didn't see that coming up, but it was a pretty decent scrap. And what we can do? Can I show you? Let's see. If I bring this up. Well, there you go. A little. Oh, you can see it. Let me rewind this. A little bit of a decent scrap here. A little bit of a tilt. They were really going at it. So they went for a while. They were really rocking at it. See, Reeves' bucket's going to pop off. Takes a good shot. I mean, it was absolutely wild. So a nice job. Both guys got tired. Here comes the bucket. Boom, bucket goes flying. So it was a pretty nice tilt. And they did a good job. So all in all, it was a pretty good fight. Ronnie, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, Surf and Al, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, a lot of people feel different ways about fighting in hockey, and this is one of those scenarios where we'll talk about it a little bit at intermission, and we'll break it down. But it's one of those where, you know, well, I'll save it for intermission. Toronto going to flip this one down in the corner. Nye's going in here after it. Going to come around. Columbus. Toronto pinching. Toronto steals it right in front of the slot. Here's a shot. Oh, my goodness. What a save by Ms. Lincolns. Elvis was great. Toronto going to put it back. Here's Ekman Larson. And we got another penalty coming up here. And Matthews is arguing with the official. Matthews is getting the penalty. They're saying he threw the goal stick away. So Auston Matthew going to get a penalty. So Marner with a chance in front. The stick was there. Matthews runs into him. Matthews' stick gets kind of pulled away. Ms. Lincolns pulls Matthews' stick out of his hands. So Merzlikins is using Matthews' stick. So Matthews picks up the goaltender stick and says, I'm going to use his stick. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, why is Matthews getting a penalty? I mean, that's crazy. But I think they're gonna huddle and have a conversation here. It's gonna be to no avail. Good call. Good call, referee. I'm all for that. You call them both. You give the goaltender a penalty for for holding, because he did. He grabs the stick, rips it out of Matthews' hands, and then plays with it. And you give Matthews the penalty for playing with the illegal stick. I'm for it. You give both guys the call. That's the right thing to do, referee. That is how you settle things down. Because he plays for Toronto. So Ms. Lincolns is having a conversation with the referee, and I can see how he's pointing at his stick. He says he says, I thought I was holding my stick. I didn't realize it was his stick. Try harder, Elvis. Try harder. So we got Toronto's going to end up with a power play out of all that, or are they going to adjust it? So we'll have to see. I assume this is going to be 4-on-4. Now it is 4-on-4. Okay, that's being adjusted. So it is going to be 4-on-4 hockey. Why can't I? There we go. 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of ice out there. Trying to get this short worked and put up, but it's a lot harder to do with a game in action. Here comes Willie. Willie bringing this one in. He's going to circle back around. Nylander taking a look. It's going to come. Here's a shot right on, and Hildeby is going to grab and hang on to that one. So a nice job there. Could you imagine, Peter? Matthews scored. Matthews does a Michigan with the goaltender stick. That would have been hysterical.
You better get used to
all right.
number 8 on the ice tonight. Nobody's played
that would be
more
so
this
funny.
season than Zach
Reeves
Werenski.
versus
Last game against the Islanders, 30
Oliver.
minutes and 38 seconds. 3 games earlier than that, 31-30. He's a half a game guy, and 6 times this year he's played over 30 minutes. And what a season he's having on the back.
All right, now I got to figure out which music do we want to pick for this. Off the draw, Leafs in the corner. Going to set it up. Here comes Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson going to pass this one back across.
And it will turn it back. Domi now up front along with Nyes. Took it off his skate.
All right, this is hard to do. It's hard to multitask.
Here's Max Domi.
Domi going back to the line, setting it up. Ekman Larson. He's ready to go.
Holds on. Spins back with
Spinning around, a little drop pass. Domi with it now. Domi going to flip this one down in the corner. How about walking on broken glass? Oh, Arces, I love that tune. Here's in front. Little shovel pass there, trying to put it in. They can't do it. Oh, my goodness. Columbus back the other way, can't catch up to it. Toronto going to turn around. 30 seconds left of the 4-on-4. Here it comes to Riley. Riley going to feed this across. Nylander, he puts on the brakes, cycling around. Trying to thread the needle to feed this through to Marner. Couldn't do it. Back to McCabe. McCabe, he's going to slide it through to Marner with a quick shot right on. My goodness, Sam has hard enough time walking and chewing gum. Right, Onyx? Just pulling it around, sending it across, intercepted by McCabe. Breakaway pass. Here we go, all alone. Stick kick, a leg kick, and a shot and a glove save there. As William Nylander, another breakaway. Holy moly. Wow. That was huge.
Good positioning, glove in the right spot, and William Nylander's last 3 goals of
all right, sorry, I'm just trying to get this going so we can post it for y'all.
Tried to go below the glove and unable to do so. Good early save by the Columbus netminder.
feels like there's at least one every game.
There has been, hasn't it? Feels like it is right.
All right. We can finish the rest after the hard work is done. We'll see how that pops up. This coming back around, down in the corner. Benoit going to go. He's going to take a bump. Here's a quick shot. That's going to go just wide. Down in the corner, Columbus cycling it through. Toronto looking to cut it off, and it's Nick Robertson. He's going to go near or far side off the boards. McMahon, Holmberg cutting to the net, shot. Mislinkins with a save, and that one came real close. Holy moly. Hey, William, how's it going? Welcome in. This coming around. Here's a shot right on. Nice save. Rebound, another shot. That one sails wide. Starting to open up here. 9 shots for Toronto, 3 for Columbus. William, I for sure recognize the name. When's the last time you saw a glass break at a game? Onyx, it's been a long time. Especially like break. Usually it'll just pop out. Holy smokes. Here's Toronto, long pass. Up, puck is sitting there racing through. Is Ryan Reeves. Oh my goodness, he tries to go 5-hole and he doesn't miss by much. That would have been game over. That would have been the end of my night. If Ryan Reeves scores a goal and gets in a fight, holy moly, that's what dreams are made of. This coming around off the boards. Toronto trying to pull it out again. I can't believe that Ryan Reeves just almost scored a goal. Here's another shot. Big save by Hildeby. Puck bouncing around. Going to chip it to the line. Not out. Werenski going to hold this one in. Down around behind the net. Toronto, Ekman Larson trying to do his job there. Here's a hit. Ek still with it now. He's going to move this one up, and Toronto going to flip this out to the neutral zone. Lorentz is there. He can't come up with the puck. Holy moly. That was my right, Dallas. That's the parlay of all parlays for Reeves these days. A fight and a goal. This puck coming out. Toronto going to pick it up. They got some speed. Coming into the zone. Cutting through. Now they're going to cycle it around. Nice. Putting it too far. By the way, the 4-on-4 did end. So we're back at 5-on-5s. Loose puck bouncing around. Marner going to steal. Marner splitting the D. Marner going in. Marner shooting. And he just put it high. My goodness. Noisen, what's going on? Welcome in. There's another shot. That one's going to go just wide. So much action. 9 minutes still to go here in period number 1. This has been wild. Down around Riley here to pick it up. Riley going to start moving. He's going to feed it up to Nicky Robertson. Robertson over the line. Pulls up. Going to feed it down low. Misses the pass. Domi going in the corner on the far side. He's trying to get some help there, and it's going to come free. Nick Robertson, what a steal. Here's Minton to Robertson. Robertson to Minton, and he can't pull a shot off. He's going to roll in on the goaltender, and there's Lincolns is going to hang on to that one. Holy moly. Yeah, Gordon has been all over the place. All over the place. They're coming close. They're coming real close. But boy, that was fun. That was fun. Action-packed. I mean, that is what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. That was an exciting. We said at the beginning, this was going to be a fun first period. Well, a fun hockey game, not just a first period. And it certainly has been a fun first period. Unbelievable. If you have not subscribed to the channel, how is it we go live and we lose subscribers? If you have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe for us. Let's get those subs back up. If you're not already subbed up, that would help us tremendously. We need your help to grow. You can only do it by hitting that subscribe, sharing us out, and spreading the word of mouth. We would appreciate it so much. A lot of hard work goes into doing this, and you can help us continue to grow by showing your support, not just by watching, but hitting those subscribes and likes and shares. It really does make a huge, huge difference. So thank you all so very much. Holy smokes. Oh, what a period. I mean, action-packed. This is a ton of fun. An absolute blast. A ton of fun. Whew. What is the rest of the game going to bring? I don't even know. I did not expect to see Ryan Reeves. I mean, I was hoping we were going to see it tonight, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to get my hopes up. I didn't want to get your hopes up. But boy, oh boy, was I glad to see that happen. I mean, just wild. All right, they're just coming back. Lincoln's getting a little bit of, he's battling. He's battling now. He had a little bit of a struggle during the morning skate, but he is battling and really putting on a good show. And Leafs are not taking it easy on him as well. Jay, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, let's get going. What are you sending me here? That's funny. All right, let's go, right? Let's do it. Game on. Hey, Len, what's going on? Welcome in. Ekman Larson with it off the draw. Gonna bring this one around. Columbus gonna work this one through. Oh, I gotta type all this out.
His shot ends up on the screen and out.
All right, big battle. Leafs hanging in there. They're ripping the shots. They're getting it going. And that's exactly what we like to see.
Here's an important start for Hildeby too. He went from December 15th, won his game there, to January.
All right, sorry, I'm trying to get all this done so I can post it for y'all.
Opportunity here, and so you never know when you're going to get your chance. Never know when Stolarz is going to be back, and when you're not playing in the American League to get the development, this is a really important developmental game for him too. And you've got a team that's won 3 in a row, that's pretty confident in scoring goals in front of you. Here's a chance to settle in and prove you can be a stable.
Off the draw, this coming around, 8:15 to go. Toronto on the move. Benoit driving it, taking the rush. I gotta give these guys credit, right? Columbus is hanging in. Leafs are bringing it. Leafs are driving, and they are holding their own.
Go out to Edmonton, then you get a little break after Edmonton too. So I'm not surprised for Craig Berube to get Hildeby in here just so he's not sitting.
All right, off the draw, a little bit of a scramble. It's going to be put down low. Columbus there quickly. They're going to pick it up. They're going to move this one across. Bringing it right back in. Marchenko dropping it. Here's a shot. Hildeby is down, going post to post like nobody's business. Wow. He's got those long legs, makes it very easy to come across. Really solid job there. Just coming back across. Shot right on. Puck is sitting there loose in front. Hildeby can't reach for it. Finally, Toronto picks it up. They're going to move this one along. Willie's dumping this one in.
He's able to come up with a puck along with Holmberg. Here's Holmberg. Watch.
In the corner, digging away. Big scrap, trying to dig it free. And they cannot do it. Jeff, what's going on? Need a Marner goal. That's right. Got to get that Marner goal. Got to get it going, right?
And he's just sort of hesitant there. You've got Benoit, who can't get his stick down, and here comes William Nylander. Just tracks back to the front.
Nylander's having a good game so far.
Able to keep that puck alive out of the corner. Got good positioning there on Johnston and beat him out of the corner.
A very good game. He's moving through. He looks well.
Each team's won 5 of the last 10 meetings between these two squads. In the last 4 games, the winning team has scored 6. So 13 minutes in, we're expecting goals. What's going on?
This coming all the way down the ice. Under 7 to go. Hildeby going to send it around. Toronto reversing, cycling. And Toronto can't get it out. They got to try the other way. It was picked off there for a moment. Regrouping, and now here comes Toronto. Little touch pass. Matthews, he gets taken down. Toronto going to go back to the power play. Feeding across. Matthews with a chance to the open net. Couldn't get it. Columbus going to go to the box. 6 on 5 right now. Toronto working this one around. Down in the corner. Here's a quick shot. That's going to be stopped. And there goes the whistle. Timmins get up in the play now. Benoit, full team effort tonight. So, yeah, Bucks, so far they're playing real nice. I think Morgan Riley still deserves an A on his jersey. Onyx, no doubt, he is a leadership on this team. Just because his play has not been fantastic, I don't think we should take the A away from him. I think he's still worth having it. I really do.
13 of their last 15, so they have been better of late. Matthews starts it with a face-off win. Nylander and Marner up top. Nylander to Matthews.
This coming around, shovel just wide. Here's a shot. It's there in front. They can't get it.
Almost sitting down to make that stop.
Holy moly, this coming all the way back. Gonna back it all up.
He looks a little uncomfortable right now.
That was a late pickup of where the
Here
puck
comes
went.
Toronto, cycling around at center ice. Gonna play this one back.
Threw his body across to make the save.
Nylander gets the line, gets it to
Over the line.
back to Marner once again.
Marner, they're going with the 5 forwards again, no D.
With McMahon
Back to the line again, over to Willie. Willie to the point, cross ice. Here's a sharp angle shot by Matthews. No chance that was going in.
trying to outlet, and it
This coming back, it's going to come all the way out. Is Riley battling something? I don't know. Nothing reported anyways. Nylander going cross ice pass. That's going to be deflected up and out of play. 1 minute remaining in the power play. 5:20 to go here in period number 1.
Gets to his side. Now watch how quickly at the last second realizes Marner's
But
just
good effort. I mean, Leafs working the puck. It makes me nervous when they go 5 forwards, no D. We've seen bad things happen, but today it looks like they're hanging on it. 25 shot attempts so far for Toronto. JDA, what's going on, brother? Welcome in.
second power play, second unit comes
Digging around in the corner. This coming to the line. Here's Riley. Riley gonna flip this back over to Domi. Domi gonna play it back.
back into the middle for
Riley still waiting, feeding it across.
Ekman Larson will trade spots with
Here's Ekman Larson. His shot is blocked. Riley's going to pick up the loose puck. Riley
his last 2 games.
cycling back around. Here's a long shot. It's blocked again. Columbus blocking some shots. Back to the point again. Riley going to try it for a third time. This shot's getting knocked down. Holy moly. Big blocks here by the Columbus Blue Jackets. A lot of block shots.
or at least the shooting scene through.
Riley going to dump this one back.
Finally, that last one.
On the move, it's Nick Robertson. Robertson across to Matthews. Down over the line. This is going to be dumped in. Coming around, Minton can't get it. Robertson tries to feed it back. That one is cut off and stolen. Here comes Columbus, shorthanded with 3 seconds left, and they score. Adam Fantilli, a shorthanded goal with 2 seconds left in the power play. Oh my gosh, Adam, you gotta be kidding me. Fantilli puts this one in. You gotta watch him. We've said he's trouble. And he just gets in, and again, a beautiful pass. Morgan Riley, slow coming across.
And that late adjustment by Fantilli put it exactly where he needed to beat the goaltender.
That hurts.
First career
That
shorthanded
hurts.
goal for Adam Fantilli.
There you go. First career shorthanded goal from Adam Fantilli.
Adjustment for Merzlikins
Good for him.
at the break.
Not so good for the Maple Leafs. Wow.
So Fantilli with his 12th of the year, which matches
Adam
his
Fantilli.
rookie total, which included
Provorov and Oliver picking up the assists on that goal. Columbus strikes first. JDA, I got to start, right? I got to start. All right. 127 people here. If you're just coming in, welcome to the show. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. We need about 29 likes on the board. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We want to get those subscribes up. We'd like to get at least 10 subs today, so hit that subscribe for us. Back to the line. Columbus coming in. Joel, what's going on? Welcome in, Joel. You missed it earlier. Ryan Reeves dropped the gloves. This is going to be dumped down in the corner. Can we just deny the power play? That's right, Bucks. We'd like to defer this power play. We'll decline it. We'll take the face-off in the offensive zone, but we decline the man advantage. Here comes Columbus again. Going to pick up the puck. They're going to start to move this one across. Columbus stepping in. They're going to flip it down in the corner. McCabe going back to pick it up. He's going to flip this to the half boards. Picked up here by David Kemp. Kempfort going to get it out. He cannot. He gets tripped up there by Marchenko. Comes in the slot. Toronto going to intercept now Little errant pass, but at least they get it out of the zone. Jackets going to start to turn. They're going to move. Jackets with speed into the Leaf zone. Here's a quick shot. Misses side of the net. Hildeby did not see where that was. He was looking the wrong way. Bobby McMahon with the puck. He's going to bring it through center. Going to dump this one in. Holy mackerel. Chantilly Lace scores with grace. Edward, that's awesome. In the corner, Holmberg can't come up with it. A couple little slashes there. The Jackets going to carry it out. They're just going to flip this one in. 2.5. 2.5 minutes left to go here in period number 1, which, other than the fight, really has been a slow-moving period. 13 shots, though, for Toronto, which is pretty good for them for the first period. Slowing this one down. Jackets, long slap pass, trying to go all the way. That's going to be an icing call, so this should come back to the Columbus end of the ice. So 2:14 to go. Toronto's got a chance to tie it up, but they're going to go to commercial break. The Leafs going to think about that goal for just a little bit longer. But have no fear. Have no fear. We know Toronto is not a first period team. We know it usually takes them time to get going and really start finding a way of getting things on the board. So they will figure it out. They will find a way, and they will cook it. I'm sure of that one. Let's see. Now, of course, we will get the Ryan Reeves fight up here for you. We're just still filling out a couple of things. Of course, there's so much to do to get something posted. So we are just filling everything out. It's a lot to do when you're not streaming. It's even more to do when you are in the middle of streaming. But hey, that's okay. That's what it's all about. My angel dear, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. All right, did I get everything? Yeah, I think we got everything. That's as good as it's going to be. All right, so what we'll do is we'll post this. We'll post it at the intermission. So if you want to hop over and take a look, you certainly can do it. But we will get that in there for you. Let's see. Here's ad revenue are not affected. Okay, sounds good. Cool. But Toronto's had their chances, right? Marner's had some chances. It's been all over the place. I'm insane tonight here. Andrew, that's okay. That's okay. I'm always insane. Excuse me, pardon me. All right, coming back from commercial break. Fantilli, he's got 9 points in his last 10 games. He certainly has been heating up for the youngster. Like what he's doing. Saw that goal coming a mile away. Scott, you could just feel it, right? As they were coming down the ice. You could just feel it. And it calls back its player. Oh, shoot. You know what I didn't do? Man, I can't post this. I didn't pick music for it. Oh, I got to redo this. All right, well, we're not going to do it now. I'll have to redo it later. Boo, Sam. Boo, Sam. All right, this is coming around down in the corner. Maybe we'll post it tomorrow morning. Yeah, Ulysses, I was too quick to hit the upload button. I forgot to pick a track. See what happens when you race, when you rush, you make mistakes. 1:25 to go. This across Ekman Larson. Gonna put this across. Picked up, cycling it. Minton putting it down too far for Robertson. Robertson able to get up there though. Now Columbus gonna work it across. Quick shot by Ekman Larson. That one's gonna go just wide. Just over a minute to go here in period number 1. Kent Johnson turning through the middle. Going to go off the glass. Down in the corner. Tanev going to flip it around the boards. Holmberg going to play this one out. And Columbus putting it right back in. Columbus all over them right now. Toronto is having some issues. Having some serious issues. Back in the corner. Here they come again. Columbus on the move. Through the zone. Columbus. Here's a long shot. That one's going to be deflected high and over. 30.7 seconds to go in the first period. Wow, a period that started off being all Toronto has turned around to become very much Columbus. Shocking. Shocking to see. Was not expecting this turnaround of events. But hey, that is A-okay.
You don't want to turn that over going back the other way and give them a late chance.
Here's a face-off just in the Toronto zone. Toronto going to win that. They're going to bring this one around.
And now Tanev. Nylander was breaking again at the Columbus line.
Yeah, he was already there, just dragging a foot to stay on side.
Toronto bringing this one back through. Sorry, one moment.
Two zones ahead of the play.
Back through. Holmberg with it. Holmberg going to work to carry.
Doesn't control, the clock's going to drain here.
And there it goes. The buzzer is going to go. This one is done. Let's go to the intermission and take a look at all the stats and break down what on earth has been going on. Holy smokes. What is happening here? Sorry. Just taking a look at something. All right, let's go to the intermission. Yeah, all right. Everything's so slow to come up. What is going on today? There we go. All right, taking a look at our stats. Let's get the scoreboard updated as well. There we go. Thank you, scoreboard. Thank you, everything, for populating and updating. 15 shots for Toronto, 8 for Columbus, 6-3 the hits, 13-9 the face-offs. Crazy. Toronto with a couple power play opportunities there, not able to capitalize on everything. Columbus with that shorthanded one. 6 giveaways for Toronto, 4 for Columbus. No takeaways across the board. And we see some block shots coming in. 7-5 Columbus leading there. Fantilli picks up the only goal of the period, his 12th, and it was a shorthanded goal from Provorov and Oliver. Crazy. Left leg on the post. Oh, Andrew, ouch. That hurts. Anytime you run into the post, anytime you hit that post hard, it could do some serious damage. So, yikes. Don't like to see that at all. All right, let's take a look here at some of the time on ice. See who's playing what in what situations. Marchenko leading all forwards for Columbus, 742. Fantilli, 644. Johnson at 609. For the defense for the Jackets, it is going to be 855 for Werenski, 828 for Fabro, 650 for Provorov, and 5 minutes for Severson. For the Maple Leafs, it's Nylander leading the way for all forwards, 823 of ice time, 656 for Nyes, 643 for Marner, 642 for McMahon, and on the D side, 741 for Ekman-Larsson, 727 for Riley, 620 for Tanev. It's snowing again. My goodness, the snow never stops. Where does T.O. rank in shorties allowed? They got to be high up. I'd have to do some digging to find out. But there are some other stats that thought we would go over today. We would cover and review. So taking a look overall. Can I make this bigger? James, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you, James. Let's go Columbus. Your point leader going into tonight is Nathan McKinnon, 74 points. Leon Draisaitl in second with 71 points. Kucherov with 70 points. Marner with 67. Connor McDavid with 65 points. No Leafs. Oh, sorry, Mitch Marner, fourth on the league leaderboard with 67 points. Will this be the year that Marner cracks 100 points? Certainly is looking like it. He's currently sitting fourth In terms of goal scorers, Draisaitl leading the way, 34 goals. William Nylander second in goals with 28. He's actually tied with Sam Reinhart, 28 goals. Braden Point and Scheifele on there with 27. Kyle Connor at 26. Rantanen at 25. Gensel and Caulfield at 24. Nathan McKinnon is the NHL assist leader with 56 assists. Mitch Marner is in second with 52 assists. So 52 assists for Marner. Kucherov behind him at 48, followed by Eichel, McDavid, Quinn Hughes, and so on and so forth. Game-winning goals, Leon Draisaitl leads the way. Game-winning goals with 9. Boldy with 8. A bunch of guys tied at 6, including William Nylander, 6 game-winning goals, as does John Tavares. John Tavares, 6 game-winning goals as well. Leon Draisaitl leads everybody with a plus 27 in the plus-minus category. Edward, we'll get to the fights in just a moment. Leading the penalty minutes is Zadorov with 91 penalty minutes. We'll do that later. I wanted to scroll down to, here we go, shorthanded points. Since we had a shorthanded goal here today, shorthanded points, Sam Reinhart leads everybody with 6 shorthanded points. And the one stat, let me flip over to these stats, and I believe, let me see, do they list shorthanded goals? Oh, they just give shorthanded goals. They don't give shorthanded goals against. So we'll have to find that other stat. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the fight. Ryan Reeves and Pierre Oliver, they dropped the gloves. It was a doozy of a fight, an absolute doozy. I went on about 35 seconds or so. Now, there was a big moment where they were just kind of hanging on to each other, but some good shots coming through. So the question I wanted to pose to you, and the question I want to get your opinion on is in regards to fighting. Goo Gaga, hello. Wall is just getting a day off tonight, so he's just getting that day off. Hildeby is in tonight. So a fight like this that we saw, clearly this was premeditated. Clearly everybody knew they were going to drop the gloves. It kind of came out of nowhere. It was there for the crowd. So when you see this kind of fight, right, premeditated, it's not a big hit. It's not a bad play. Nothing happened that led to 2 guys dropping the gloves. It wasn't a boil over of emotion. It was kind of a, hey, it's the first period. Nothing's going on. Let's drop the gloves and have some fun. That type of fight, are you okay with that? Do you mind? Do you care if 2 guys just, think about it and decide, hey, we want to drop the gloves and we want to fight, or versus the I'm angry, something bad happened or a nasty play happened, so now you got to drop the gloves? I know there's a lot of people out there that are against fighting in hockey, and for me, if something happens, if there's a bad hit or somebody runs your goalie, you got to pay the piper. You got to drop the gloves and go. As much as this was a fun fight with Reeves and Oliver, I don't think it's necessarily needed. Yes, it's fun for the fans, but it doesn't really fire up your teams. There's no purpose for it. So for me, in that sense, I don't think it needs to be there. I think fighting has a place when you're standing up for your opponents, you're standing up for the team. There had been an underlying reason they fought. James, I think the underlying reason was, hey, let's just go. I mean, maybe there was something, but it certainly didn't seem like it, right? It just came first time they were on a shift against each other, and they just went. So do you mind those types of fights? Do you prefer one type over the other? I'm all for fighting in hockey. It's tradition. I agree, Ben. It definitely is tradition, but I think it has to have a reason behind it, right? It has to have that reason. Kravitz is 6'5", 222. Wow, James, that is a big dude. This is control fighting. It's not a 3-minute round, and they know they're in the center of attention, and you can't make it. So when you, exactly. But there's no purpose. I want to see Reeves versus Rempe. We saw that last year, and it was a pretty decent fight. We still have that short posted. If you didn't see it last year, go to our shorts page and you can find that fight. We got a bunch of them posted up there. Set the standard, policemen on guard. Yeah, B-man, I'm okay with that, right? You're kind of saying, hey, if you're gonna mess around, something's gonna happen. No, unless you break some eggs. And I'm okay for being tough. I'm okay, for drawing the line, letting stuff happen. But I think there's got to be that point. There's got to be that reason, and I think it's a bit of a struggle, right? I struggle when it's hey, let's just drop the gloves for no reason at all. That's where I struggle. That for me, I'd like to see that reason, and only because, and I have some rationale, and you might laugh at me for this. You might think I'm completely off my rocker, which we know is a lot of the case. This was a pointless fight, but the other night against the Scabs would have been better time to fight when he was. Yeah, I agree, Travis. I agree. And in that sense, right, Leafs were down. Leafs needed a spark. Reeves was trying to create a spark. I'd be okay with that. In this case, it wasn't like he needed a spark. It wasn't like he needed to do anything. And here's my rationale. In case a lot of you hadn't noticed, society has gone a little mad, right? There's parenting has gone downhill. The way young kids on the ice today is getting out of control. Officiating is bad. There's just so much wrong that's going on. People have a lack of respect for each other. People seem to forget the difference between right and wrong. And I don't mind if someone has a bad hit and something happens going to stand up because it's justifiable. But when you just have two guys that say, hey, want to fight? It'll be fun. Want to fight? It'll draw a crowd. The message it's sending today, I think, is just not good. To the point where it wouldn't surprise me if one day, you see two kids in the schoolyard and they say, hey, we're bored. It's recess. I got nothing to do. Want to fight? I'll be Reeves. You be Rempe. I'll be Reeves. You be Oliver. And they just start throwing them. Like, I don't think fighting for the sake of fighting is the appropriate time. There's always been fights when the teams are struggling and the fans losing interest. Two guys want to fight. Yeah, Road Warrior, exactly. Welcome in. And by the way, I'm okay with that. I'm fine in that situation. When you're looking to light a spark, when you're looking to stand up for your team, I'm okay with that. Back in my day, no, but seriously, I agree. Right, Onyx? Like, it's kind of funny. It's sad. It's sad that we have to sit there and say this right now. That, there's a lack of respect amongst people. There's a bunch of entitled people out there. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I hate to say it. People are jerks. People are rude. And when we start setting bad examples, it carries over. People don't think twice about it. They don't say, "Oh, well, it's a hockey game. These are paid professionals. That's their job." I don't know. It's crazy. I think every generation feels that way. Probably Onyx. You're probably right. Now, if it was Probert and Domi, then I would expect it to be fine. A bit of excitement. And so, Travis, back then, Probert and Domi, those guys, that generation, there was a big respect. A big respect. Now, I liked, at the end of this fight, Reeves gave the little butt tap. He said, hey, good job, good job. And Reeves is probably, he's starting to get up there. So his generation is probably a little different than the younger fighting generation today. But that Probert generation, Domi, those guys was just so different. Rumpty Dumpties. So anyways, that's kind of my take on it, my thought on it. I don't mind it in the game. I get excited when we see it, but let it be for a purpose. Let it be for a point. Dan, welcome in. Dan, I haven't seen a comment from you. Let me scroll back, Dan. When did you post it, Dan? Because I don't see any comments from you. I see hi all. That's the only comment I see from you, Dan. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and post it. There's no need to say I'm going to post it for a third time. Like, I'm busy, man. I'm busy. There's a lot going on here. So if I missed your comment, I apologize. But it's kind of hosting, producing, and running a show. See, if you want to post your comment for the third time, I will try and read it for the first time. But I did not see, didn't see it there. So again, let's wait. There you go. You read the post immediately before and after mine. Dan, are you going to argue with me? Dan, I just scrolled back to the chat. The only comment I see of yours says, hi, Dan. You want to argue with me about your comment? Like, come on, man. Anyways. Hey, banking, what's going on? Another slow first period for Toronto. What? Another slow first period here for Toronto. And they're going to pick it up in the second. We know they are a second period team. They are a second period team, and they will pick it up. Have no fear. That shorthanded goal was brutal, though. That was brutal. Great job by Adam Fantilli, but they will pick it up. They will certainly get this going. And listen, I look forward to it. We said at the beginning, okay, fuck. Dan, post your comment. Stop arguing with everybody. Just post your comment. You want me to read your comment? Post the comment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop. We're going to wait. Dan, please post your comment. Nobody else comment. We're going to wait so I can read Dan's comment. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you, Dan. I don't think fighting should be part of hockey. Fighters pay the price later. I assume you mean later in life. So, yeah. Valid comment, Dan. Thank you. Everybody, you can start chatting again now. Valid comment. Fighters absolutely do pay the penalty later in life. Two parts. Okay, well, just post the second part. Just post the second part. Okay, I'll gotta make sure I catch the second part. But I agree. You know, fighters who fight a lot, and if you look at most of the fighters, especially through the 80s, 70s, 80s, a lot of them have passed away tragically, right? A lot of them have serious issues, serious brain trauma. It's true, and it's not just limited number of Yeah, Scott Probert, exactly, right? And there's some great documentaries out there on these fighters. And it's not just fighters, right? Not just hockey players, but if you look at wrestlers, football players, anybody that's in a high impact sport, there's some serious stuff that's going on. Kayla, what's going on? NHL fan, but used to be an NFL fan. There you go, Kayla. We've brought you over to the hockey side. All right, zeros left on the scoreboard. It's time for period number 2. Let's get back over to the game. And Dan, I hope, I'm just messing around with you, Dan. Seriously, though, the comments didn't come up, but, I'm horsing around with you. So thanks. I appreciate you being a good sport. That's true. Look at a few hockey players took hits to the head as a result. Even suffered extreme head. Yeah, Travis, something we don't really talk a whole lot about, right? Is the whole head trauma game. It's out of control. And I know they're trying to, better helmets and better rules about headshots and all that. But it's still, if bad things happen. And, when you play this game, it's an assumed risk, right? It's that reasonable person risk that you assume when you step on the ice. All right, second period. Let's get underway. Let's get going. Yeah, Scott, it certainly was. Welcome back in for those that have stepped away to get a drink during the first intermission. Oh, welcome back. Here comes the Jackets. Here's a quick shot. That one's going to sail high and wide. All righty, boys. Primus. Digging this one in the corner. This is going to come free. Columbus sending it back. Werenski. Cross ice pass. Putting it down low. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. Putting it back across. Yeah, if it's a lengthy post, there should be a at the bottom of your chat when you're typing, depending on what device you're on, there is a character limit for sure. Here's a quick shot. That one sails around back to the corner. Putting this one in. Jackets setting it up. Really holding Toronto down in their own zone here. Oh, I know, Dan. I'm just messing with you, my friend. Werenski bringing this through. Toronto has a man with no stick. Sending it around. Fabro has it taken away, and Matthews going to flip this out and all the way down the ice. So Toronto clears. You got to get this back up and going. Here's Werenski. Werenski on the move. B-man. Here's Toronto. Coming up through the middle. Over the zone. Cycling through his Bobby McMahon. He's going to get tripped up. Down the corner, coming back through. For fourth in shorthanded goals against. Wow, Scott. Thank you for looking it up. I appreciate that. Here's Riley. Riley cycling around. Taking a look. Holmberg. He's with it now. Passing this. Toronto setting it up in the offensive zone. Taking a look now. Cross ice. Waiting. Riley back in the slot. A shot. And a nice save by Merzlikins. Stopped watching PWHL due to a head rule. Caller player hit a player against the board with no injury intent, was ejected. Person checking couldn't avoid it. Oh, wow. Here's a quick shot and another save. That's going to be held. I think it's like marriage. And Edward, it's so true. So true. The Toronto, a couple of shots, but they're not able to get anything going. And they are looking a little flat coming out to start this second period. Right, phone, not sure. Thank you, Road Warrior. It probably is about the same. B-Man with the $5. Right back at you, B-Man.
Created a good scoring chance for the Leafs, unable to capitalize as Merzlikins makes the save. And Kent Johnson and Jake Christensen are Canadians. Canadians pretty good.
Waiting to take this draw in the Columbus zone. Off the draw, this being stopped. Playing this one back around, down in the corner. Gonna hold this one in. Columbus gonna steal. Oh, this is trouble. Columbus, ooh, luckily one man back, able to swing this wide. Nick Robertson gonna play it in the middle. Here they come, Leafs moving up. Minting gonna dump it around. TO seem to be lack of finishing. Yeah, Scott, it's a lack of something, that's for sure. Finishing confidence definitely there. They're having some issues here today. Timmins at 91 miles an hour. Working it through in the Columbus zone, trying to get it towards the net. Prep, what's going on? Good to see you. Tampa's one with 8. Wow. Florida second with 7. That's wild. This being dumped in. And thank you so much, B-Man. Appreciate it.
In the second period, the Leafs best.
Dan, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's coming around. Here's a long pass up all the way down the ice. And it's going to be an icing call. So we're trying to bring it right back to the Columbus zone.
With BetMGM. BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas.
Just working. James just working around. Hard to, yeah, Ronnie, for a change, right? The Bruins, after 2 unbelievable seasons, regular seasons, can't get it done in the playoffs. Now the Bruins are struggling. Purple Tigers, what's going on? Welcome in. Can you show Matthew's stats this game? I can't I don't have them to show, but right now he's got no stats. They got no points. This coming along down in the corner. Still in the Columbus zone. Matthews is a -1. He did take a penalty. He's had 9 shifts, 2 shots on net. And he's played about 7 minutes and 30 seconds so far. This coming around, back to the point. Here's a shot down in front. Nye's on his knees. He can't swipe at it. And a penalty coming up here to the Blue Jackets for holding. Toronto is going to go right back to the power play.
We've seen Matthew Knies in his development in this area.
Unbelievable. But a nice job working it around. A lot of holding. You know, before this holding call first came up, Knies was wrapped up by Curley. I mean, Curley had an arm on Knies. Knies has his hands up in the air, looking at the official letting it go. I mean, that holding call could have been blown down, could have been, or the arm going up like 30 seconds beforehand. That was crazy. So 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Toronto looking to put this one in. They've certainly been struggling. Off the draw, this coming back around. And Columbus going to clear it all the way down. Harris, he's loving the Cap surprising run. Yeah, surprising is right, Banking. They're absolutely surprising a lot of people right now. This being dumped in. Toronto overskated the puck. They got to regroup, getting it set up, putting it back to the line. Here's Nylander circling around over to Marner. Marner to the middle. Matthews to Knies. Knies trying to jam it in. He can't. Matthews going to pick this up. Back to the point. Here's Marner. Fans on the shot. Back over to Matthews. They're going to crisscross. Matthews to Marner. Marner fakes the shot. Sending it back to Matthews. Matthews up top. Going to drop it here for Nylander. This is the problem when you have no defenseman at the point. You effectively take away your point shots because these guys aren't going to take slappers from the point. Coming over to Matthews, top of the face-off circle. Fans on his shot. And, well, it actually got blocked. He got it up 90 miles an hour, but the shot gets blocked. So they're working the puck around the zone okay, but again, because they have no defense on this number 1 unit, they're not shooting for the points. They're trying to get it to the face-off dots for shots. That's not coming through. They just cannot get it done.
An easy save for Merzlikins because of it.
Thank you so much to those that have subscribed. We appreciate it. We are 5 subscribers away from getting back up to our next little milestone. If you haven't hit that subscribe, kindly hit that subscribe. We're looking for 5 more subs tonight. Here's Domi. Domi coming down low. Side of the net, kind of trying to pass it back and forth. They can't. Robertson going to walk out with it. Doesn't take the shot. Passes it over to the far side, down low. Nobody in front of the net. Minton working it to the half boards. Riley down low, over to Minton. Minton sliding it back up. Domi doesn't shoot. Nobody's shooting. Now he drops it back to the line. Taking a look. Still working through. Domi, somebody shoot the puck. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Deflection's going to go just wide. Power play is just about done with 2 seconds left. We're going to be back to 5-on-5 hockey. Nothing really doing here at all. Turning it around, Columbus going to flip this down into the Leaf zone. That's going to be an icing call as McCabe is back to grab it. He'll feed it over to the official. 13:37 here to go in this second period. Has, if you can believe it, has slowed down even more than the first period has. Spencer, how's it going? Lots of yeah, Spencer, for sure. Lots of sticks and broken pucks all over the place. It is pretty cool. This coming around side of the net, right in front with a shot that's going to go just wide. Yeah, banking. I'm hoping will be the case. It's picture day for the kids hockey. So just have to work out the timing and make sure we'll be back in time. You know, got to get all fancy for those hockey photos. Down in the corner, Toronto can't catch up to it. Columbus turning it. They're going to start moving this one. Hard to believe we're almost halfway through this game and Columbus has the lead. My goodness. This being dumped all the way back. Toronto, Benoit, going to bank it off the boards. Timmins, look out, bad pass. Oh my goodness, Toronto giveaway. Columbus in the high slot. Here's a shot. Hildeby with a save, big rebound, going for the wraparound. No goal. Holy moly, as Kent Johnson tries to go for the wraparound and could not put it in. My goodness. Wow, Toronto getting lucky.
Hildeby did a heck of a job of, he sprawled out, but didn't knock this in. He ends up getting it with his
Hildeby, very, very dangerous play, sliding across, almost knocking it in his own net. But that was very, very close.
Calls right on the crease. Van Riemsdyk with the shot. Johnson with the rebound right across the crease, off the post, off the
Prep's playing the Resident Evil. Gotta love Resident Evil. Prep, which one? Which number do you have going on there? Big fan of Resident Evil. I know Richard's a big fan of Resident Evil as well. Gotta love it. John, welcome back in. John, we're always glad to have you. Always glad to have you. Holy smoke. So, like I said, this period's slower than the first. First period, Toronto, they had 9 shots about halfway through the period. Right now, they only have 4. Columbus, only 1 shot on net in this period. 15-8 were the shots after 1. 4-1 are the shots right now. They have, Bank. They've been finding a way to win games. They've been finding a way to slowly kind of climb up in those standings. 4-1 New Jersey. Not happy. Boston. Ronnie, Boston's a struggle. And it's not like their team has changed that much. I mean, I know goaltending has, but it's like the wheels have just completely fallen off there. But hey, could be worse, Ronnie. You could be a Penguins fan. My goodness, the Penguins. I mean, Dubas destroyed that team very quickly. They're about to have a huge fire sale. Can't wait to see who's available from Pittsburgh. The first one, but remastered. Nice prep. The first one is classic. So good. You know, I remember the very first time I played it on, was it PS1 or PS2? I can't remember. But I remember it was 2 discs, right? It was one of the first games I ever had that was 2 discs. And you put it in, and the opening sequence was actual video. I was like, mind was just blown. How many shots does Matthews have? All right, let me flip back over to that page. He had 5 shots last time. I looked right now. Matthews, he had 2 shots. Still at 2 shots. So 2 shots for Matthews. Purple Tiger, how many shots? I assume, do you have him in a parlay or something? How many shots do you need from him? All right, back from commercial break. Malkin, yeah, Primus Malkin has just disappeared. PS1, thank you, Jonathan. That was so cool. That opening video was where they're running through the field and the helicopter and everything. Oh, so good. It was game-changing. Here's Holmberg with a shot. That one gets blocked. Back to the line. Toronto goes D to D. Playing this one down low, cycling around, trying to flip this towards the net. Can't get it back to Benoit. And Columbus going to move it. You need him to get 4 shots. All right, you're halfway there. Halfway there. Whoa. All right, I'm not going to sing. Columbus bringing it back. Cycling around. I will be surprised if Matthews can't pick up those other 2 shots. Here's Columbus with a shot. That one's sailing just wide. Down in the corner. Big bump going on. Jackets cycling this one around. Sam, thank you for therapy. B-Man, thank you for the super chat. That's what we're here for. Hockey therapy. Welcome in everybody watching along on Hockey HQ. Appreciate you checking us out. Make sure you hit that subscribe and help us grow over on Hockey HQ. Columbus bringing this one in, cutting through the middle. Tanev Gonna put this one over to the side. Taken away by Marchenko. He goes back to the line. Toronto gonna knock this one down. Tanev taking a look. 11 minutes to go here in period number 2. Maybe at some point somebody's gonna do something exciting. Here's Matthews with it. Matthews cut through the middle. Here's a shot. There you go. Just want to remind everyone, 1-0 Blue Jackets. Thank you, James. Columbus gonna clear this one back out. Leafs cycling it around, slow moving. My goodness. The crowd has completely fallen asleep here. Completely. Matthews, Purple Tiger Matthews now up to 3 shots. You need one more. Here's Robertson. Taking this one around. I know, James. I know. Back over to McCabe. McCabe cross ice. Back to the point. Here's Matthews again. Over to Riley. Riley down low, side of the net. If this was a game of keep away, Toronto would be doing a great job. Werenski's stuck on the ice for 1 minute and 50 seconds. Give it to Matthews. Here's McCabe with a shot. That one's blocked. Side of the net here. Robertson up to Domi. I think Matthews has gone off the ice. Oh, Robertson, what a move to Domi. He shoots and he misses. I think Ms. Lincoln's got a piece of it. Nicky Robertson with a crazy little move. I thought he was going to drive that to the net. Instead, he dumps it back. And Domi with a nice little shot, and it actually went up off the side of the stick and is going to go out of play. Oh, just as we thought things were getting excited. Just as we thought things were going to get excited, they put it out of play. They slow things down. 6-2, the shot's on net now. But a great play by Nick Robertson. Holy moly. He made a nifty little move there. That was pretty special. That was pretty cool. Really liked what he did there. How he kind of slowed down and reversed it around. Crazy. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for just joining us. If you haven't hit those likes yet, smash those likes. We'd appreciate it. And thank you for just being a part of what we do, hanging out with us, being a part of the conversation. We appreciate you. You guys are such a big part of our show, so thank you for that. Now, hopefully the Leafs could get going and put a better show on for us. John, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. But it is wild right now. I don't know why this team is so bad. Do not understand why this team is so bad. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Just don't get it. Just don't get it at all. All right, let's switch this around. You know, the Leafs, they're so frustrating to watch as this. My goodness. So frustrating to watch sometimes. We know this Leaf team can be so much better than this. Why are they doing this to us, humans? Holy Ghost, second is usually good for us. We need to put something in the net. We do. We need to get something going. We need to spark something up. Dallas, there's a lot of loyalty testing going on. I will just leave it at that. There's a lot of loyalty testing going on. This getting knocked down in the corner. Timmins back to pick it up. He can't take this one away. Columbus feeding it back to the line. They finally miss a pass, and it's a race. Domi trying to get down in here. Columbus picking it up. Domi, a little whack at the stick. Nicky Robertson chasing. They can't get it. Columbus sending it down the ice. Benoit back to get it. 9.5 minutes to go. 9.5. Domi, he's cutting around. Columbus takes it away from him. In the corner, Marchenko, a little dip of the shoulder. Tries to feed it back. This one is stolen. Robertson, cross ice. Leafs going to flip this one in the corner. They're going to go switch it up. They're going to go get a little change going on. As Columbus steals the puck, they're going to set it up in their own zone. Bad pass. McMahon steals. Nicky Robertson was heading off, as was Fraser Minton. So Columbus picking it up. They're going to flip this back down. And McCabe, he's got to back up. Taking a little bump in the boards. Holmberg sending this one around, and this comes all the way down. Icing call against the Maple Leafs. Heading back into the match. All right, sounds good, Prep.
Casino games perfectly
Stay away from those windows. Oh, man. Resident Evil was... I mean, when that game came out, it was just something like I'd never seen before. It's so cool. Okay, let's go, Leafs. Columbus, 6 road wins this season. They are tied for 29th in the league. Let's not give them their 7th. 1-0 Columbus. 8:40 to go here in the second period. Come on, Leafs.
Had to play it tight with so many players injured.
Here's the Jackets again. They're going to move. Fantilli. Am I going to have to start waving the flag? Bilderby with a nice save. Nylander turning the other way. He's going to bring this one out over the line. Cutting through the middle, sending this one down low. Stealing it. Nylander has it. Holmberg going in front of the net. Banking it off the boards to the line. Putting this one across. Here's a long shot. That one goes just wide. That's right, Alexander. Hurry up. Hurry up. Let's go. Leafs lose. I'm throwing out my blue jacket. I'm getting my flag. Whoops. Getting the white flag ready. Let's go, Leafs. Please, Leafs. We need to see something. The red light is getting dusty. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for shipping all the cold air to the U.S. Theo, you are more than welcome. However, it is still freezing up here. This coming across. Toronto with it. Little flip pass over to Timmins. Timmins coming across. Toronto shoots. Oh. Matthews with a beauty of a shot. But I don't think that one went in. Uh-oh. Did I lose my... Oh, there it is. All right. Leafs with getting another shot. And there it is. Purple Tiger, 4 shots. You got your 4 shots. Silent Hill. Oh, you're surfing. I liked Silent Hill as well. That was good. There's a remaster of that coming out. Here's Toronto's side of the net. Matthews trying to jam it in. He can't. There's another shot. And oh my gosh, Elvis is stopping them all. Elvis is stopping them all. That's right, Purple Tiger. You got your 4 shots. What else do you need? What else do you need to win? Toronto coming so close. 45 shot attempts now. They just can't put this one through. There's no one play the Duck Hunt. They need a remastered version of Duck Hunt. This coming across in front. Columbus, they score! James Van Riemsdyk, JVR, puts it in and makes it 2-0. Noah, that is correct. Shake my head, but Noah, I hate to say it, with New York Rangers on your logo, I bet there's a lot of head shaking going on. Unbelievable. James Van Riemsdyk. Yeah, that's right. No, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, where's Columbus? I'm waving the white flag. Please spare us, Blue Jackets. Oh my gosh. Good night, Morgan. Take care. I may go to bed soon too. Rangers been on. That's right. They have picked it back up. There was some tough times. RO, what's going on? Welcome in. At least I don't need the Leafs to win. There you go. We're going to bring it back now. 5:50 to go. Toronto's going to get one back here. They're going to turn this around. Oh, my goodness. Around behind. Toronto has it in the Columbus zone. David Kemp. He's going to put this one across. It's going to be Ryan Reeves. Reaver's going to score. He's going to get a deflection right here. I'm calling it. Reeves is battling in front of the net. In the high slot. Somebody shoot the puck. Oh, and it's going to hop out and come all the way down. That's right, Alexander. Failed. Big failed.
Under 5.5 to go here in the
Probably melted in 20 minutes. Here in Toronto, minus 20. Yeah. Love that minus 20. If Columbus wins this hockey game, I may have to go out in my shorts in the minus 20. Here's Domi, little toe drag. His shot gets blocked. This in the corner. Columbus going to play this one out. Toronto Going to put it all the way back in their own zone. Trying to regroup. Riley just ripping around the boards. Jacket's going to hold this one in. Columbus is on fire. 1-6 in a row. Lost one, and now this game they're doing much better. They are doing much, much better. Here they come again. Side of the net. It's sitting right there. Morgan Riley, look in your feet. And they finally clear, and Columbus scores again. Oh my God, Morgan Riley, that one is on you, Morgan Riley. Do the polar plunge. I may have to. Holy moly. This is ridiculous. James Van Riemsdyk had the second goal for Columbus. And right here, all alone, Adam Van frickin' Tilly does it again. All alone, side of the net. Max Domi caught watching. Max, buy a ticket if you're not going to play. His third career 2-goal game, a shorty, and now an even strength goal for Adam Fantilli. Morgan Riley, the puck was sitting in his feet, sitting there, and he was looking around. He didn't see it. He couldn't get it. My goodness. Guess we'll have to beat the Blue Jackets ourselves. That's right. Noah's like, to heck with you, Leafs. You're not going to help us. We're going to do it ourselves. Another, that's right. Yes. Surfing Owl, I like where your head is at. Another big comeback game. That's right. We were down 3 to Montreal. We came back and scored 7 in a row. Let's do it again. Selling the Rangers. Oh, my goodness. Wayne, what's going on, Wayne? Wayne's like, what did I come into? Wayne, you're here just in time for the big comeback. Just in time for the big bounce back. That's what it's going to be. Oh, my goodness. That's right. It's time to turn it around. Time to turn it around. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching us here on The Experience or you're watching over on Hockey HQ, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. Where are we with the likes? We need 13 likes on The Experience. We're doing good for likes over on Hockey HQ. And if you haven't subscribed to either channel, I ask you kindly, please hit that subscribe. Help us to continue to grow. Don't understand how the Leafs can be so bad. Charlie, you and me both. I thought at least y'all would take care of business. Noah, that's the problem. You put too much faith in us. We won 3 goals in a row, 3 games in a row. That's like the max. Oh my goodness. And you know what the problem is, and I hate to say it, but tomorrow everybody's going to be calling for the head of Hildeby. They're going to say, why are we playing Hildeby? He should have never played. Maybe the fight sparked the wrong team. I think Reeves should have pulled the jack guy and waved him off. Travis, that was so funny when that happened. Oh, my goodness. Onyx. Well, hey, things happen. Things happen. 3-0. 2 goals for Fantilli, 1 for James Van Riemsdyk. Hey, at least an ex-Maple Leaf scored a goal. No Blue Jacket on my watch. That's right. Alexander's laying down the law. I am the law. All right, off the draw. This coming back around. All the way down the ice. Leafs back. They're going to get Timmins. What are you doing? Timmins going to give this one away. Going to keep this one in. Putting it down around in the boards. Leafs, you got to, that's right. Well, 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Leafs are out shooting Columbus 23-13. That is correct. The Leafs have given up 3 goals on 13 shots. Down low in the corner. Cycling around. Leafs got to start directing some more pucks towards the net. Back to the line. Here's a quick shot. That one's blocked, and the Jacket's going to flip this one out. Holy moly. Tanev back to pick it up. Tanev on the move. Going to carry this one ahead. And you know, it's funny. It's not that the effort hasn't been there for the forwards. Here's Marner's side of the net for Matthews. He can't put it in. They just seem off. Matthews, he gives it away, and Columbus going to bank this one out. Oh. Yikes. Tanev going to play this one up to Marner. Marner over. Matthews breaking towards the net. Can't get on the puck. Now it does. He shoots. And a great save by Elvis. Where's Lincoln's with a nice save. And here's Nyes getting a shove from behind. And Nyes and Matthews getting in a scrum. You know, of all the lines to get in a scrum and try to spark things up, don't want it to be Matthews and Nyes. The last thing you want is one of those two guys to get hurt because they went in a scrum. At least we can't say the chances aren't there. That's right. The chances are there. They're getting shots. Oh, Kevin, shots fired. Shots fired. That's funny. That is funny. Good chirp, Kevin. Good chirp. My goodness, that was funny. That was really funny. This coming around Columbus. Working it out, 2:52 to go. Stepping into the zone. Little drop pass. Here's a shot. That's deflected up and out of play. Heartbreak Hotel. Oh, hey. That's right, Dallas. Oh my goodness gracious. Frustrating game, that's for sure. But hey, it's only 3 games. Hey, thanks for the thumbs down. I appreciate it. I think they sunk my battleship. Oh, that's funny. Love the chirps. Love the chirps. Hey, that's okay. That's what it's all about, right? When the Leafs are getting killed, I expect to see the chirps. This coming in, cross ice pass. Marner sending it through to nobody. Columbus going to pick it up. They're going to work this one through. The Leaf player went flying, almost took out the linesman there just off camera. Even the Devils took care of business. Hey, Devils are, well, yeah, I got nothing. Leafs, can you please score me a goal? I'm getting chirped out of my own town here. Marner trying to put this one across. Leafs, do me a solid. Putting this across in the corner. Toronto trying to forecheck is not coming. Columbus going to clear this out. Back to Tanev. Taking a look. Oh, B-Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. This coming all the way down the ice. He is. No, I'm a big Fantilli fan. I'm a big Fantilli fan. There's an icing against Columbus, so Leafs are at least going to get an offensive zone faceoff. Adam Fantilli, you know, a lot of people said he was overrated for what he is. I think he's a great hockey player. I think he's going to be a star in this league. He's still super young, but he will be a star.
Skate issue on the bench. I'm shocked at that. It's an icing there. Usually if you had an injury you can, but
thank you, Theo. I appreciate it, my friend.
After a 2-minute shift.
Off the draw, Columbus. I'm going to control this one. Ooh, that's a bold statement, Noah. I don't know about that, but he's up there for sure. I actually thought when Bedard broke his face, you know, he missed a bunch of games. I thought Fantilli was going to step up and make a big push for that Rookie of the Year, but it just didn't happen. But he's going to be a good player. Down in the corner. Long pass. Line Columbus on the money line under 6.5. Yeah, right now it's looking good. Uh-oh, Matthew Nyes gone to the dressing room. Hopefully he's okay, but Nyes has left the ice. He's gone to the dressing room. Down in the corner. Trying to pick this one up. Hopefully he does return. Hopefully it's just an equipment issue or something. Benoit down low. He's going to send this one around. Long pass across. Dropping this for Robertson. Nicky Robertson has it. 30 seconds to go. Taking a look. Robertson trying to cut through the middle. Can't do it. Problem is Leafs, now everybody's trying to do it on their own. Columbus going to clear. No icing called. Yeah, he's a fun to watch player. Celebrini, though, it sucks that he's on San Jose, because San Jose, I feel like they've been rebuilding forever. But he is going to be real good too. Pardon me, 2.7 seconds left to go in this period that seems to be taking forever. The Leafs just struggling. It's bad. 9 shots for the Leafs, 5 for the Blue Jackets in this period. There's the draw. Face-off is done, and this period is in the books as the horn goes. Wow. All right, so we're going to get this refreshed. There we go. This was just ugly. 24 shots for Toronto, 13 for Columbus. 13 hits for Toronto, 7 for Columbus. 23 faceoffs for the Leafs, 15 for Columbus. 3 power play opportunities. Columbus hasn't had a power play opportunity. Let's not forget that. This has all been shorthanded or even strength. Giveaways 11-10, 15 block shots for Columbus, 8 for Toronto. Your goal scorers in the second period, James Van Riemsdyk with his 9th from Del Bellouz and Johnson, and then Adam Fantilli, his 2nd of the game from Vorokonov. Why is Wall not playing? Walsey's just getting a day off. He's just getting the day. Toronto probably looked at it and said, hey, Columbus, sure, let's give Hildeby the start. That's my guess. It's a little surprising, shall we say? I mean, I'm absolutely, my mind is blown right now. I can't believe this. Good news is Leafs are off till Saturday when they play the Ottawa Senators. And then they're off again till Wednesday. So we got a few breaks in the action. We'll find some other games to get up and do. But yeah, Leafs and Sens on Saturday, then Wild and Leafs on Wednesday. So definitely some time in between. As bad as the score is, it's still not a bad game. They're getting chances. It's just a matter of puck going in. Elvis has been playing good at the moment. He has. And they are getting shots. I mean, listen, 24 shots through 2 period. We'll take that. Absolutely. They're getting shots. The problem, Travis, is they're not high quality shots. I mean, they've had a couple, and Elvis has had to make some big saves. But they're not making him move. They're not making him have to make the big saves. A lot of the shots are just directly at him. Okay, so let's talk. What I was going to say, watching this game go on and seeing, I joked about the slowness, how slow the pace is in this game. You feel for the fans. I made the comment that it's silent, right? That the fans have fallen asleep. Now we all know Toronto fans are bad, right? Toronto fans are quiet. They are bad. But I got a feel for people who are paying $500 a ticket, $300 a ticket. You come to this game and there's just the energy just doesn't seem to be there. The crowd is just absolutely silent. It's frustrating when you go to Montreal, they are loud. You go to Florida, that crowd is loud. You go to a lot of other buildings, Buffalo, even though Buffalo stinks, the crowd is loud. Right now, my goodness, it's just, you pay these prices and you get a game like this. I bet a lot of people bought that ticket. They said, hey, I'm going to buy a ticket to go to Columbus because it's going to be a guaranteed win. It's going to be a sure thing. Toronto's going to take it home. It's bad. It's just bad. Especially when doing the shimmy. Right, Peter? Not a whole lot to shimmy about right now. Buffalo has no fans. Oh, that's funny. BC, what's going on? I'm doing great, thanks. I'm feeling much better. We are getting better, and we're doing all right. Thank you so much for asking. Bought a Rangers ticket this year for $150 each. We lost. Oh, so Noah, you're feeling exactly what I mean. I mean, $150 at least. You went, I assume, was it in New York? Were you at Madison Square Garden? Because at least you have that going for you. So if you're there, $150, you see a hockey game. It's it's a good experience, but you're sitting there, yeah, and at least you're in the garden, right? But you're to lose 6-1 to Buffalo. I mean, it's like I went to the Panthers game against Montreal over the holidays in Florida, and we had Dobbish's first game. Theo broke 2 years and totally worth it. Join the team. Theo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. 25 months of membership and so much more. Thank you so much, Theo. We went to the game and they lost. Florida got shut out. Dobbish gets his first NHL start, his first NHL shutout. I mean, that's pretty darn good. We'll take that, right? But man, to go to a game and pay those prices, pay the prices for food and everything, parking, and you go and your team just gets shellacked. Oh, it's brutal. Randy, what's going on? Welcome in. Where's the offense? Randy, I don't know if you saw on the news, there was a break-in at the arena. Some thugs broke in, they raided the locker room, and they stole the offense. They stole it. The Leafs thought they had it in the safe. In fact, it was left out, and somebody went in and stole the offense. So right now, there's an APB out looking for the offense. They're not sure exactly who has it or where to find it. Some rumors are circulating that a big yellow bird is running around downtown Toronto with a briefcase full of the Leafs offense. We're not 100% sure. P-Man, it was me. It was me. I took the offense. I heard the Vaughan Rangers AAA team needed a boost, so they were attempting to purchase the offense for a high price. There's a bidding war going on right now. Killer, what's going on? Welcome in. It must have been Sheldon Keefe. That's right. It was actually Kyle Dubas broke into the Leafs locker room to steal the offense, hoping to turn Pittsburgh around. Oh my goodness. Still looking for their hearts too. They found the hearts. No, hearts have been recovered. The hearts have been recovered, but now it's just the offense. Habs give it back last time. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's we tried calling the lost and found. It hasn't been there. I think Morgan Riley is kind of checking out the seats. He's been looking in the first couple rows to try and find offense. And Morgan Riley's also looking for defense at the same time, but y'all just put up a touchdown on the hat. That's right. The problem is, Noah, that used so much energy between that win and in our last game. Right now they need that downer, right? They need that refresher. I guess the coffee in the locker room has run out. I don't know. It's like, how do you go from doing that? How do you go from putting up so many points in one game to a couple games later just disappearing? 3-0 after 2 periods of play against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, I don't want to knock Columbus too bad because they have been playing well. They've been moving up in the standings and they've been doing okay. But come on, we're the first team in the Atlantic Division. We're the second team in the Eastern Conference. They can't put up a win. Oh my goodness, another thumbs down. Why are you guys giving me the thumbs downs? Oregon has free time during power play search. That's right, Primus. They're sending. That's why they can't put D-men out on the first power play unit. They have them searching. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I do think there'll be a little bit of a comeback. If they play the way they did in the first 2 periods, no, they're not going to come back. They won't come back and score 4 goals. No chance. They might score 2. They might score 2, but they're not going to score 4 if they keep playing the way they've been playing all game. They really have to step up to it. They really have to get going. Did they steal their Stanley Cup rings like Malkin? oh, that's fa- Listen, as much as we joke, I do feel bad for those players that have had their rings stolen. That's tough. I know there was it a football player that had their Grey Cup ring stolen? They, for whatever reason, left it sitting out in their car. Like, you're just asking for trouble. But yeah, never want to see championship rings stolen. That's just brutal. Brutal. Excuse me. Pardon me. Holy moly. All right. Where do we go from here? I don't even leave my AirPods in my car. Right, Onyx? I don't leave anything in my car anymore. I hate hearing stories about players who have their rings stolen. I mean, I couldn't even imagine. You know, you work your whole career and you have it taken away. Luckily, most of the time they end up getting them back, but still sucks. I want to watch Marner on the Rangers. No, that would be interesting. Marner would definitely fit in with that team. Who would you give up? Excuse me, pardon me. Who would you trade for Marner? I mean, there are definitely some names out there that you can make a case for. But that would be interesting. Picks. I think you'd have to give up more than just picks. Zibanejad, yeah. So that's kind of what I was thinking, right? Picks and Zibanejad. I don't mind Mika. Mika's a good player. He's having an off year. He definitely is having an off year. Marner though's making a hard case, a real hard case for that big contract. I mean, we joked around all last season about how his play, he was putting up points, and he had that big streak, but when it mattered, he disappeared, right? Well, boy, oh boy, is he having a heck of a year this year, and it's very hard to trade, a guy who's second in the league in assists, a guy who's fourth in the league in scoring, and I know he hasn't had much playoff success, but Marner's making a case for a big deal right now. Fourth in league scoring, second in assists. I really don't think he's going anywhere unless it's some kind of earth-shattering deal. I really don't. I want Brady Tkachuk. You know what? I think he's the guy. I think he's the guy a lot of teams want to focus in on. He could help a lot of teams because he can put the puck in the net. He's got that nasty physical side to him as well. That would certainly be an interesting player to watch in Tkachuk. Again, the way Ottawa is hanging around, I don't think they're going to move him. If they were out of the playoffs with no chance of making it, I think he would definitely be on the move. But the fact that they're in the wild card right now, they're going to be in this hunt. I'd be shocked if they moved him. You certainly can. Yeah, I don't think Nylander's going anywhere either. Nylander is going to stick around. Again, second in the league in goals. He's not going anywhere. Where was that? Where do you think JT Miller goes? So, it's funny. I thought Miller was 100% going to the Rangers. I thought he was going back to the Rangers. I thought there was a deal that was done and he would be going there. I'm surprised nothing has been announced as of yet. I still think he's going to end up going there. I think he can do a lot for that team. However, with the way Boston is falling apart and how Pittsburgh is looking to do something, I think those two teams are going to make offers. Obviously, things have to be agreed to. But I would assume Boston is probably a front runner over Pittsburgh. I don't think anybody really wants to go to Pittsburgh. But I think those two teams are really looking to boost things and boost things quickly. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're in on the mix. I haven't heard anything, but just looking, at teams that are struggling that could certainly use his capabilities. Those are the two that come to mind. Pittsburgh is a dumpster fire. I've no idea what on earth they're going to do, what kind of miracle they're going to pull up. And you got to feel so bad for Sidney Crosby, right? You have to feel so bad for Sidney Crosby. This poor guy. Just he signs in 2 years because he wants to build and wants to win, and now they're even worse than they were before. So my question is, does Crosby get traded at the trade deadline? Does Crosby go to a Colorado to play with McKinnon or come to Toronto? Is something done for Crosby? That would certainly be interesting for a number of prospects. Put him in the spotlight, gets to play with Matthews and others. Big chance to win. Go to Colorado, play with your buddy McKinnon, chance to win there. Although the Colorado goaltending is suspect. Be very interesting to see what the Crosby story is going to be. There we go. 100 likes. Thank you, Onyx, for calling it out. Holy moly, that took a while, but we got there. Thank you for getting that one done, everybody. Appreciate it. And for those that have shared us out, thank you for sharing us out. Appreciate it so much. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. No, he is definitely an upgrade from Georgiev. Georgiev was just a train wreck. He was having a really bad season. So Blackwood is definitely an upgrade. But if you tell me that Blackwood is gonna be a Stanley Cup winning goaltender in Colorado, no chance. James coming into the rookie squad. James, thank you so much. Welcome to the rookie crew. Thank you, James. Stick taps there for James. Georgiev has been trash ever since he left New York. Yeah, and you know what? It was funny, Noah. When he went to Colorado, I thought, hey, this is going to be good. Colorado, solid team, solid defensively. They're going to be in there. They're going to get it done. And I thought he actually would have been better than he was. Oh, my God. Did I get egg on my face for that one? He had a couple good games, but he's been bad. Trade deadline, John, trade deadline. I believe it's March 7th, if I'm not mistaken. March 7th, I believe, is the day. So it's coming up fairly soon. I know we're going to get the Four Nations Cup, and then it's shortly after that. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a whirlwind of hockey, February into March. Georgiev is the backup who thinks he can be a starter, but Road Warriors, not only do the stats say it, they scream it from the rooftops. They absolutely shout it out loud. And it's tough, right? It's a tough position because every goaltender wants to be a starting goaltender. And Georgiev was able to put a good stretch of games together and got some people believing that, hey, maybe he can do it. Uh-oh. Hang on. So Matthew Knies not returning to the Leaf bench. So he had a big hit, and I mentioned it. I didn't see it was Matthew Knies, but I mentioned that there's a Leaf player who went flying just off camera into the back of the linesman, and it turned out it was Matthew Knies who left at the end of the period. He is not returning, so that is not good news for the Maple Leafs. Matthew Knies not returning here for the third period. All right, let's see if things are going to pick up. Will the Leafs get back in this one, or are the wheels going to fall off? This coming around down in front, back to the line. Ekman-Larsson can't pull the shot off. This cycling around down low. Columbus going to take it away. Going to flip this off the boards to the line. Can't control it, but Columbus does. The Jackets going to bring this one out. Going to roll it down into the Leaf zone. It's coming around at the side, and we got a whistle as it skipped up and went out of play. The 30 seconds in, we'll get a whistle. No surprise there.
Okay, so you get down in a game.
The Leafs got to come out and they got to start pressing. Maybe Nyes got hurt. Thighs when he was hit by two. Nice, Sonics. Really appreciate 5 unanswered. Yeah, that would be something, Noah. That would be something. John, are you referring to the suspension? It's coming back. Columbus with possession. They're going to bring it up to the red line, dump this one in. Chase is on along the side. Here comes Toronto. Domi near side of the ice. He's going to get tripped up, slide in, got the puck to Nylander. Cross, tried to feed it to Bobby McMahon in front. That doesn't connect. This relationship is special. Super special, B-Man. Columbus back with it behind the net. Going to bank this one up to Benoit at the center ice line. Benoit up to Nylander. Timeout. Over the line, walking in. Toronto gets pulled off the puck, but keeps on going. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Christensen going to move this up. Hello. My door just opened. This coming around, side of the net. Columbus taking a look. Jam play on. Hildebeest is down, got the leg down. And they're going to blow that whistle. Yikes. Columbus still bringing it. What? Recycling. Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday night. Thank you. It's recycling night. Don't be like me. Remember, it's recycling night. Depending on your neighborhood, make sure you put out your recycling. I'm like, why is my door opening and closing? Randy, I agree with you there. It's coming around, down in front. Down in front, down in front. Yes, John, I believe so. What's going on with Dan? I wish I knew, Dan. They're struggling here tonight, big time. But here they come. They're going to come back right now. Here's a long shot. Deflects wide. Here's another shot. That one gets blocked. Toronto doing a nice job in the offensive zone. Kemp putting this one down low. Get that blue box out. That's right. Here's a shot side of the net from Reeves. Reeves going to cycle it back to the line for Riley. Riley trying to make a move. He's going to pinch up. Reeves sliding back to the point. Come on, Reeves. Score from the point. Here's a shot. And Merzlikins is going to make a glove save. Dan, I don't know what's going on with these guys. I don't know what they are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to mention, I meant to mention it the other day. I meant to mention it when we were on Monday night on Amazon Prime Night. There's a great new show on Amazon I started watching. And if you have Amazon Prime, you got to check out the show The Rig. The Rig. It's pretty darn good. Reeves ain't that good, trust me. No, that's right. you guys have firsthand experience. Here comes Columbus again, down to the Leaf zone. Swayman with Allmark and the bro hugs. It's beautiful. This coming around, back to the line. Nylander. Oh, bad pass. Couldn't get it to Matthews. Now Matthews steals. Here we go. Working it through. Here's a cross-ice pass. Nylander in the high slot. Shoot the biscuit. Put it in the basket. They can't. They turn it over. Not the ring. The Rig. R-I-G. The Rig. It is a great show. Columbus trying to go backdoor. They can't score. Bradley, how's it going? Patrick can tie it up. Who's it going to be? In the corner. Can't get it. I'm still going with Reeves. Reeves is going to put this one in. He's going to blow this game wide up. Gotta let Elvis. Domi behind the net. No, we got to crack that goose egg. Benoit putting it across. Here's Timmins with a shot. Oh, deflected and hit the side. Let's go. Going to watch the Leafs with the wife this weekend. Nice, Len. This coming through. Come on. Out of the net, Toronto trying to throw it through. Domi coming in. Bobby McMahon flying through, passing it to the point. Holding it in, back in the corner. Here's Domi. Domi trying to center it to McMahon. Can't, that's intercepted. Elvis is absolutely robbing us. Benoit going to pass this across. Toronto back in their own zone. Just start with one, boys. Benoit going to flip this one up, down in the corner. Elvis going to play this one back out. Columbus getting set again. Here's the breakout. Kent Johnson bringing it into the Leafs zone. Going to slide this one down in the corner. Going to put this across, slides through the crease. It's going to be flipped up and all the way down the ice. And there's an icing call, so this is coming back to Leaf Town. My goodness. So Ekman Larson and Werenski, they had a big collision. Len, the first season is only about 6 episodes. The second season just came out. I don't know how many episodes are in the second season, but I was obsessed. When I was sick, I binge watched the first season real quick. I really liked it. If you like those types of shows, those weird, kind of weird phenomena things, it was kind of cool. Leafs in their own zone. Hildeby going to play this around. Morgan Ryland, Ekman Larson on offense. Randy, pretty much. Now I'm going skinning in tomorrow morning. I've never fallen, thank goodness. Nice, John. Crossovers are tricky. That's good. Yeah, James, it was good. It was a fun show. I enjoyed it. Yes, Jonathan, I knew it was coming out. I didn't know. I knew it was the end of January. I didn't know the date. But if Shoresy did just come out, well, there's the new show I'm gonna binge watch because those seasons are short. Down around behind the net, trying to bring this one through. Toronto to Reeves. Reeves is back on there. I'm telling you, Reeves is gonna be the guy. He's gonna get this going. Oh yeah, Randy. I watched Fringe when it actually came, when it was on live TV. When it came out. Here's Columbus side of the net. You got to be kidding me. Or nothing Columbus. Or nothing Columbus. The guy with 4 names in his name gets the 4th goal. Luca Del Bel Beluz from Woodbridge, Ontario gets the 4th goal of the game. What? Matt, he is. And I don't want to put it all on Hildeby because defensively the team has just been bad. Unassisted. Wow. Wow. Here's Toronto side of the net. Matthews trying to wrap around. Can't do it. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think I can put the red light back under the table because I don't think we're going to be using that tonight. Going to be lots of empty seats. That's right. If you're watching from the game, now's the time you want to move from the upper deck down to the lower seats. Lots of seats will be available. Lucky they don't have a guy with 5 names. That's right. Toronto is just trying to screw over his ends and halves. Just, Matt, they're just trying to make it interesting. All right? They just want to add drama to the wild card race. That's right. So a win today, Columbus would leap over Ottawa and Montreal, would give them 53 points. Unbelievable. So 53 points. They're obviously not catching Jersey with 58 points, and they won tonight. So, wow. Toronto just really helping their friends in Ottawa and Montreal. Maybe that's why they're doing it. You know, I never really thought about that till you mentioned it. Picked up Elvis in your fantasy pool. Nice, Primus. Hopefully you got him in today. You live near me. I would love to go to a night's game with you. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, I love minor hockey. Minor hockey is so much fun. You know, I'm telling you, maybe that was the strategy. Maybe, coaching staff, they looked at the roster and they said, well, we're a couple games ahead of we're a couple points ahead of the Panthers. We don't need to worry about catching Washington. We could really have some fun in the conference and mess up Ottawa and Montreal, our two of our bigger rivals. So let's just let Columbus walk all over us tonight and make things interesting. Oh my goodness. And the Rangers, that's right. Because where are you? Rangers are down at 50 points. So your Rangers are gonna need to keep winning some games. You got the Flyers up next. You should be able to take that. Columbus has Carolina up next, so that's going to be a tough game for them. Ottawa has Boston up next, so they should win that. Montreal has Detroit. They'll probably win that as well. Boy, oh boy, Toronto. Come on. Driving us batty, driving us crazy. In killing our numbers. This coming around. Down in there. Yeah, we better. Here's a shot down in front. Hildeby is down yet again, trying to fight for this one.
That was the stick of Marchenko who knocked a couple ones down and then just threw it to the front of the net. Voronkov couldn't quite get corral. Avro played that in front, knocked away by Matthews. Trying to spring Nylander.
Here's Nylander coming in. Backhand of an open net. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Nylander with an open net, and Elvis just reaches back with the stick and stops. Are you kidding me? That's not even funny. That's not even fair. Oh my gosh. Absolutely, I mean, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm devastated. I'm heartbroken. I can't believe it.
Here's a turnover, Domi, Riley, and that's up high on the screen.
Oh, what a skill set here.
What is going on? I tell you, let me say, can I be like frustrated for a second? How on earth is some guy sitting on a couch doing nothing have more viewers than we have in here today? Explain this to me, YouTube. How some guy, he's not even on camera, just an empty shot of a couch, has more people watching than we do. Is the problem that I put too much time and energy into what we do, that a guy sitting on a couch has more viewers than we do? My goodness. YouTube is a funny thing. Yeah, I do, B-Man. I do. I'm feeling very defeated right now. Oh my God. 4-0 Toronto. 4-0 Toronto, and an empty couch has more viewers than we do. Here's a long pass up, being deflected down in the corner. Toronto trying to pick it up. This one cutting through. This stepping in, cutting through. Russell, what's going on? People just watching an empty couch. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Group hug, group hug. Columbus is sucking the life out of us. And they're looking for more. 11 minutes to go. Finally, the Leafs get this out and down the ice. Russ, welcome in, by the way. Welcome to the madhouse. Time to get a couch. Oh my goodness. Onyx. Oh gosh. Oh, what is happening? Hockey, what's going on? Welcome in. We're losing our minds, hockey. We're losing our minds. We're having fun. Back to the line. Are we having fun? Toronto's setting it up, going D to D. Working this to the line. Nylander coming around. Oh, God, this is so bad. Hey, they score! Auston Matthews going to keep his goal streak alive. Holy moly. Maybe you need to eat a bag of chips. Right? Oh my goodness. Auston Matthews puts it in. Thank goodness. Matthews from William Nylander. Thank you. 3 more. Let's go. 3 more. Cottaging, that's right. 3 more. Let's go. Where's my flag? Let's go. Let's get it going. The guy just heard people too. Russ, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh yeah, Onyx, we were shut out. Didn't we get shut out in the opening game of the season? I think we've been shut out once or twice this year. But let's go. Let's go. It's time to turn around now. Oh my goodness. Auston Matthews. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We can score 3 in 10. Let's go. Here we go. Turn it around. Here comes Fantilli digging through. This coming around. Werenski playing it around the boards. I'm just here to keep Hayden in check. Yes, Matthews is the one I don't think we have to worry about. I think Matthews and Nylander will be fine in the playoffs. It's Marner who worries me. Here comes Domi. Domi gonna drop this one back. Missed the pass. Back to Robertson. Robertson trying to get in the corner. He can't get it. Columbus going to bring this one out. Here come the Jackets up and over the line. They're going to walk through. Jackets setting it up. Long pass. Got blocked, but right back to Columbus. There's another shot. That trickles just wide of the post. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Cottaging. Domi having a rough season. Cottaging, are you at the game today? Or are you sitting this one out? Columbus bringing it back in their own end, kind of just stalling. The booze coming out. Are we going to get a fight? Ryan Reeves is having some words at JVR. No, not there today. So I see a little wrestling match going on in the corner. Ekman Larson and JVR having some words now. JVR, he's not going to drop the gloves. So they're going to go to a commercial break. We'll see what comes out of that one. 4-1, Toronto's on the board. Fight to make it worth money. They got to do something. We got under 9 minutes to go in this hockey game. The Leafs starting a comeback. Can we call it a comeback? It's 1 goal. They need 3 more. I'm going Willie. I'm still saying Reeves is going to get one. Willie. I'm going all the unpredictables. Reeves, Robertson, and Willie. Those are my 3 to tie. Reeves, Willie, and Nicky Robertson. Those 3 are going to do it. I'm cheering up now. That's right. All we needed was a goal. I love how Matthews looks so chilled after scoring. Well, it's one of those things on it. When you're down 4 and you score, you can't. It's not a big celebration. It's kind of like about time. Are the Maple Leafs number 1 in their division? They are, James. Number 1 in the Atlantic, number 2 in the Eastern Conference, and number 3 in our hearts. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't sign Domi for the goals. They signed him for the grit. Great comment there, Gerald. I agree with you. I would have liked to see Domi get 20 goals, but you're right. He's in there to get in the corners. He's in there to mix it up, get gritty, and get going there. We won the president. You certainly did, Noah. How did that work out for you? That the President's Trophy is, you almost don't want to win it. You almost don't want to win it. Excuse me, not great. Florida's been so good. Florida has been really good. All right, so we got 4-on-4 hockey, a couple penalties aside. So JVR is going to go for interference, and then Ekman Larson is going to go for holding the stick. Finally got one that's happened. Exactly, John, exactly. And you got to start somewhere. Like a good meal on the Titanic. Man, you guys are full of the one-liners today, full of the chirps. I love it. I love it. Rube is going to trade Domi. Something has to happen, Kodging. Somebody's going to go. Riley going to dish this one back. I'm also a fan of Nashville Predators, but we don't talk about that. Right, James? That's the guilty pleasure. Uh-oh, here comes Columbus breaking through. Good save. Hildeby stood strong. Here comes Nylander. Nylander breaking free. Going to bank this one off the boards around to Marner. Marner going to chip this one back. Matthews and Nylander run into each other. Both players go down. Both are a little slow to get up. Toronto still has the puck in the corner for Nylander. Gets his stick lifted. Going to send this around. GM does. Yeah. Nylander cross ice. Here's a floater of a shot. That one didn't really go anywhere. Matthews really slow on that shot. I hope he's all right. Now here's a 2-on-1. 2-on-1 for Columbus coming in. It's an empty net for Toronto, and Columbus scores. An empty net. Toronto had pulled their goaltender on the 4-on-4. And it's an empty net goal for Adam Fantilli, his first career hat trick. There we go. First career hat trick for Adam Fantilli. Throw those hats. Adam Fantilli gets the hattie. Oh my goodness. A leafy game. Adam Fantilli, the empty net for the hat trick. Marner goes down to slide across, and he put it in. There we go. Was that Adam Fantilli's mom throwing the hat on the ice? That's funny. Adam Fantilli's parents there. That's exciting. Good for him. See their kid get the hat trick. All right, Cottaging, good luck with your exam. We hope you do well. Randy, you got to pull out all the tricks, right? The Fanty Hattie. Doesn't have the same ring. Yeah, I think Chart, a lot of people taking that same mentality, that same thought. Take the no garbage today, just recycling. Still time to time, maybe get insurance. 5-1. So I forget who it was early in this game that said, Sam, over under 6.5. What do you take? I thought it was going to be the under. Right now, we are sitting at just the under. In no prediction did I think Columbus was going to score 5 goals against Toronto. I thought 2. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right. Matthew Nyes not returning. That's a big, big loss. Here they come again. Columbus in there. Columbus working strong. Going for the wraparound. Columbus still wants to put goals on the board. This comes all the way back. They're going to regroup. They're going to set it up. Oh, my goodness. So Toronto does have a break. They don't play again until Saturday. And then they're off again until Wednesday. So the fat lady in the house. Randy, yep, she's tuning up the band. What? Empty letters count for Ovi for his record chase. Here's Benoit putting this one across. Here's a shot side of the net, and Toronto shovels it just wide. Lawrence was right there. Come on, I need a Reeves goal. Are you making tea? At this rate, I get to brag once every 15 years being a Blue Jackets fan. So after the 2040. James, you're killing me. That's awesome. Should be 5-1 Maple Leafs. I fans of Green Bay Packers, I agree. It should be. Are you streaming tomorrow? Randy, you know what? I haven't even looked at tomorrow's calendar yet. Work has been so busy. I literally got this stream organized like 10 minutes before we went live. So I'll take a look at tomorrow over the next couple days and see what's going on. But we'll probably be popping up with something. Here comes Columbus circling around. We got to cheer for a winner. We can't end our week with a 5-1 loss. Under 5 minutes to go. Hopefully I Can Prep is winning or getting far in Resident Evil. Probably getting further than Toronto's getting here tonight. The Leafs, after the game, they're going to visit the local steakhouse, and they're going to be for the big after meal game, and the owner's going to hit them with a fat bill, and they're going to say, "Here, you lost, so you pay full price." Yes, definitely married, but no, I do have a full-time job on top of this, which is why we don't put out as much content as we like. But here's Toronto with a short shot, and that one is stopped again. But yeah, because we work full time, so we usually don't get a chance to hop on YouTube till like 6 o'clock, 6:30. So it's tough at times, but we make it work because we love doing this. And as long as you guys and gals will come and watch and hang out and enjoy some hockey, we'll be here doing it. And we like to have some fun doing it. Here's a quick shot in front, trying to jam it inside. Oh, I don't even want to narrow it down, James. But it's very busy work. Gonna play this one across. Taking a look. Dumping it in. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go here in this game. But we love doing it. So that's why we come out as much as we do. We love to have fun. We love to have a good time with everybody, just like we're hanging out. We like to be here talking with you as much as we can. We're not just copying other people or hiding, behind rebroadcasting. We try to get out here and do as much as we can for you. Here comes Robertson in. He's going to drop this one back. Here's Ekman Larson with a shot right on. Onyx, that's the late night hour job. Oh, thanks, Surfing Owl. Here comes Columbus right back in, trying to steal it away. Here's a quick shot. That one's selling wide. 2 minutes to go. Can we just put it on fast forward? 2 minutes to go. Thanks, Primus. I'm glad you feel that way. We just need y'all to spread the word and tell more and more people to come and hang out with us. That's right, Road Warrior. We talk to everybody, whether you super chat or not. We appreciate the super chats. We appreciate the PayPals. It helps offset a lot of the costs with doing this, but not required at all. We just like to be here and talk hockey. So this is going to go out of bounds. We're going to get a whistle. This game is just running down. I do want to thank our friends who have super chatted tonight. B-Man, thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Kayla celebrating 2 months as a member. Theo Sam Eagle celebrating 25 months as a member. James joining the membership squad. Thank you all so very, very much. Really, really is appreciated. Panthers play Kings tonight at 10, so Panthers would lose that. Yeah, and Peter, if I was 100% healthy, if my voice and throat were at top notch, we would definitely be doing that game, because that's going to be a fun game to watch. But just not yet ready for double headers. I want to join. All right, there you go. Onyx coming in, 17 members. Onyx, we appreciate you so much, keeping it real. Quick shot, that one's knocked down. Onyx, I know we talk about it all the time, but we do have to make our plans to go grab our sandwiches. Sounds good, Charlie. Thank you so much. 45 seconds to go. The longest 45 seconds of this hockey season. Thanks to all the mods for modding and doing what you do, mods. We appreciate it. It helps. I feel like I say appreciate a lot, and I don't want to diminish that word, but I really do appreciate you. Everybody that watched along on Hockey HQ, thank you so much. James, yes, indeed. We discovered we are not far from each other. Dan needs a sandwich. Good old smoked meat sandwich, little chicken soup. I was there this week. So, wow. What did you get for $60? I mean, it's not cheap by any means. And there it is. The horn ends. The Toronto Maple Leafs find a way to lose 5-1 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. They found a way to lose and lose big. Oh, lunch and dinner. Okay, that makes sense. Lunch, dinner, and some cookies. Gotta get the cookies. Kill me. It's so fun. It cracked me up. Thank you all so much. Again, we appreciate you. I know this wasn't the score we wanted to see, but thanks for sticking around with us. Hey, at least we got an Auston Matthews goal. So he continues his goal streak. This step, Beverly, it was definitely an odd stream. I want to thank our partner channel, the Florida Park Explorers. Thanks for partnering with us. If you're not checking out the Florida Park Explorers, give them a watch. They're down in the Florida area, and of course, bringing you all the theme park merch and treats that you could use. Right now, the Festival of the Arts going on at Epcot. Some unbelievable paintings and stuff that we've been seeing. Great stuff. Definitely check them out. They got goalied. Scott, we see that far too often. Maple Leafs getting goalied. Well, for me, it's time to go cry in my pillow and try and figure out how on earth this happened. The Toronto Maple Leafs lose to the Columbus Blue Jackets, and a couch gets more views than we did. We'll figure it all out. Have a great night, everybody. Doug Gilmore in the house, Chrissy Mayer. I don't know who that is, Dougie, but all right, I'll take your word for it. Thanks, everybody, from the experience from Hockey HQ. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you Saturday for sure, if not before. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notifications are on. That's right, B-Man. Recycle. We're going to finish the recycling. See y'all later. Have a great night. Go Jackets, go. I'm changing allegiances. Go Jackets, go. Good night.
Because